the king, the god of this shit, Nick fucking Gage. You know how I start this off. Shout out to all my MDK gang members around the world. And I want to let everybody know, Blvd Bullies vs. the World is a podcast every Tuesday, 7 p.m. live on YouTube with my motherfucking boy, Larry the Legend. And what the Blvd Bullies are doing, they're trying to ignite a revolution within the fans to unite and make the crowds electric again. So check out the Blvd Bullies vs. the World, 7 p.m. live Tuesdays with Larry the fucking Legend. MDK all fucking day.
I'm so close when you burn in hell forever.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Blvd Bullies vs. the World. It's a podcast. I'm your host, PK, with the Blvd Bullies, episode 166, 167. I'm joined by my co-hosts. First and foremost, a dog. And Rhinestone Cowboy, the dog's pet. Hello, Rhinestone. How are you?
I'm swell. How are you, Patrick? How are you, Gitz?
I think I'm
We out
doing
here.
okay. And secondly, and obviously, very, very important, it's a dog! He doesn't have, like, a collar? What if he just runs out into the town?
He immediately comes right back. He's pretty good.
He
It's like a
can't-
cat.
Yeah, he can't stop being around you and staring at you, so I would assume he probably doesn't go far from home.
No, not at all. He strays right back. I've tried to let him go, but he comes back every time.
You've tried to leave him on the firehouse steps?
Yeah, I tried to leave him at the orphanage. He found his way back.
How dare you?
I'm joking around. I'm sarcasm, complete.
And, of course, the only man to still know where he put his Blvd Bullies mug. Bante Bry, the merch guy. Not much merch happening right now. But I have a very big announcement to make.
There is merch, though. There is merch. It exists, and this Blvd Bullies mug can only be in one place, and that's the cabinet. So it's very easily findable.
Yeah, I don't know where mine is. I don't have
You're very unorganized.
I don't have cabinets, yeah. Larry is on his way? Maybe? I was saying before, I hope Larry's okay, but
Ari's always with us.
I know he's not okay, but I'm hoping he'll just be here regardless.
He's here in spirit,
Bante Bry, how you doing?
living the dream.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the shit show,
The
fellow
chat
freaks.
is exploding. Hundreds of comments, thousands of comments saying that they love your new hairstyle, Brian.
It's just growing. It just grows like this.
You got like a little Clark Kent curl going
Well,
on.
I got a shape up. I shaped it up, but I just tell him to don't touch the top.
It looked like you put mousse in it.
Are you putting
It's just-
mousse in
just-
it?
It's just
Yeah, you put
natural
some mousse.
oils. I haven't showered today, so that's probably what it is.
There you
Are
go.
you putting cum in it?
No, I put cum in it when I go to important places.
Right, and only the most important events. So yeah, big announcement. The other night, I went on a bender, and I couldn't sleep. And I've done this a handful of times where usually I'll listen to some kind of ranting and raving loud cartoon. Like I'll put on like a Big Mouth on Netflix, or I'll I'll put on a 5-hour Metal Gear Solid analysis YouTube video, which is kind of soothing. But, the heart was beating off the chest. The brain was beating out the head. So I put on sleep help hypnosis videos. You know, not video. I wasn't watching. I was just I put on my sleep mask, and I'm laying in my bed like a coffin, trying to pretend to be able to go to sleep until I could possibly trick my body into going to sleep. You feel me?
Hypnosis videos like to get you to stop doing drugs.
Oh no!
No, completely
No.
opposite.
Yeah, Brian. No, what the hell?
So what
Yeah,
kind of
What's
hypnosis?
your
is that?
problem, dude?
Well, you said you were on a
sleep.
bender, so
It's a
you know.
sleep,
Sleep
like a sleep
hypnosis.
thing. So it's like, okay, we're gonna relax, feel the relaxation in your toe.
Mhm.
You know. Now, feel the relaxation. Hey. Feel the relaxation in your leg. Now imagine yourself in a rowboat going down a gentle stream. You know, all the shit. So
Did it help? Did it help you sleep?
yo, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. It was like, okay, and I'm sitting there like, so it was like, and I'm like, this shit isn't working. This shit sucks. And then it's like, okay, we're gonna walk down the steps into a cave, and then we're gonna go into the cave of your self-conscious mind. And I was like, yo, this shit ain't working.
You should have just put on like rain sounds. Or like the ocean.
I was
That'll make you piss. That'll make you pee if you listen to water for too long.
That's because you're old. You have bad bladders.
How dare you?
Yeah, it could happen to
It
anybody.
is true. You know, if I wanna try to sleep through my alarm, sidebar. If I want to try to sleep through my alarm, like if I want to try to hit snooze for like maybe a second time, I could probably get through the first. But by the time I hit second snooze, my body's told me it's time to pee, which never used to happen before.
I got to shit immediately when I wake up.
Oh no, it's okay. I definitely shit as soon as I wake up as well, but
Yeah.
it's the pee feeling that makes me not go back to sleep. Okay, so anyway, long story short, during this hypnosis, it was like, okay, you have a million thoughts in your mind. Allow these, like, don't focus on ignoring them. Don't focus on quieting your mind. Just allow the thoughts to pass through, like blowing leaves. And I was like, oh, fuck. That was actually a technique that very much helped me. And that's when I came to my epiphany. But also, just to keep going with the story, I was like, this shit ain't working. This shit's horrible. And he's like, all right, we're going to walk down 10 steps into your self-conscious. And then you will relax. 10. You get closer to the thing. 9. You know, the whole thing. And by the time I'm at 6, I'm like, yo, fuck this. Don't remember anything past 3. Woke up the next morning.
Did it?
I fucking did it. But anyway, you know, last year around this time, I don't remember the exact date. I think it was probably before this time. Sean, you know, did the Blvd Bullies version of what's the New Jack thing, the incident, the mass transit.
Mass transit?
He did
Mass transit.
Sean did his own mass transit. Sean did his own MMA thing that happened the other week.
That was the end of August, right? It was like August 17th
And he quit.
of last year.
Yeah, and yo, if hypnosis works on me, if sleep help videos work on me, they can work on anybody. But anyway, so, you know, we were talking about, you know, that was season 3. And then Sean left. So I don't know if we were in season 4 or we were in season 3.5. But I just feel like starting this week a little bit and carrying over definitely into next week, it's a new season. I'm back, baby. We're back.
I think if you say that, that means like we need some kind of new graphic. Every time there's been a season change, there's been something new. We did a new theme song.
A new song or a new, yeah.
But we
Oh,
have
I'm-
the same. It's been the same graphic since the beginning, and I think that at least you can at least update the little squares to have like a rhinestone and like a Larry.
Well, let's not get too crazy, Brian.
Well,
I'm just kidding. But and today was the first day of the rest of our lives. I said, you know what? I had this epiphany only a few days ago. And and obviously, based on the state that I fell asleep in, it took me a few days to recover. But yesterday I was off. Today's September 1st for all intents and purposes. And when I got home today from work, instead of drinking the beers that I had prepared for the show in excitement for the show, I put them aside and I started working on new graphics. I started working on new layouts for next week.
well, I have a question. You had a
Yes,
bender.
Brian, go ahead.
Did you do anything fun, or were you just doing a bender by yourself? Larry, Larry with the pussy.
Larry!
Rhinestone has the bitches, and Larry has the pussies. Bitches and pussies.
Bitches and pussies.
Two things that I don't have in my life.
It just causes drama.
I probably told this story on the air before, but my friend asked me a few months ago, we were out to dinner, and he goes, don't you want to settle down? I'm like, dude, I've owned every PlayStation. Why do I need a wife? Why do I need to settle down, dude?
You've done that on this show already.
Yeah, that's my.
PlayStation
I think that might be my
settling down.
favorite thing that I've ever said. It's like, I went from square faces to Norman Reedus crying on my screen.
It is pretty crazy.
Larry, you're muted. Hey, shout out in the chat for Larry. He's a busy man. Still muted.
It's hard to be a legend.
Nope.
He's slowly turning into Booker T.
Yeah, can't hear you. Can't hear you. I wish Booker T was muted sometimes.
Nah, I
like Booker T.
He's solid gold, bro.
Now,
He's solid.
Let me ask you this, Rhinestone. Have you come? Oh, Larry, I think you're on. I think you're in, Larry.
Let me try with this thing.
Oh, you're in there. Oh, you're in there.
You're
in the
so
pocket.
deep, so deep in my ear canals. Go
You're
ahead,
deep
try
in
again.
there.
Try again.
Deep in the holes. Deep in the holes.
No, you're muted again. You were
Oh,
very,
you were DPing me, and now you just
yeah. You're either on zero.
All the holes were
you
filled.
pre-cummed. You pre-cummed.
Okay,
Not
Larry, I
Oh,
think
you're
I
back.
hear you.
You're
I think
back.
we can hear
Yeah,
you.
You're back again.
I
Yeah,
wish
dude.
that I could say I owned every Nintendo, but I stopped after the Wii.
Oh, Larry, you
I mean,
got to
that's a
get
good
use
one.
a Switch, dude.
The Switch is highly enjoyable.
I have no time.
If maybe you and that roommate of yours was playing Switch, you wouldn't have tried to cut his fingers off.
I will say that Wii was quite fucking legendary, though.
And Switch
The
brings
Wii-
people together, is what I was trying to say.
Wii was basically like with the Wii Sports and the motion fucking controllers. That was top tier high school puffing times.
Brian, what was your best Wii sport?
Probably tennis.
Rhinestone, do you have a Wii sport?
I knocked myself flat out on the skiing game. Fucking knocked myself flat out. I fucking forgot there was a slippery spot, and I hit it, and I fucking knocked myself flat out on a skiing game.
A slippery slope on your own floor.
Yeah, I hit it perfectly, and I fucking, yep.
Like
Ass
what we're
or
talking
heel.
back of head on the floor. I'm now
Yep.
asleep.
Front of face on the floor, hardwood floor, knocked myself flat out.
Hey, at
But
least
that was my favorite one.
you weren't
When
like one of
PS4
these.
when PS4 released the motion sensor fucking controllers, the frisbee golf was highly enjoyable. Have you guys ever tried the frisbee golf?
Larry, what was your best Wii sport?
Never tried the frisbee golf.
Bowling.
Yeah, I feel like I was a bowling guy too. I was a bowling chap. Or was there Mario Tennis? I feel like there was Mario Tennis.
100%. I was a big fan of the tennis.
Because there was Wii Tennis, and then there was Mario Tennis.
Right.
Always like the Olympic Games.
So before I introduce our exalted co-hosts, last but not least, I just want to say, next week, new graphics. Season 4 is going to begin. We're going to sprinkle in some more interviews, starting with Layla Gray. Not next week, but that's the first person that we've booked. Handshake agreement. Let's hope she doesn't watch any of our prior videos.
I've already interviewed her.
Where at? MC Dub?
Yeah.
She seems like an MC Dub.
Well, I think at the time that we interviewed her, she was about to be an AE Dub.
You know, she's a Jackson Heights Latina. Fiery Queens Latina, my favorite. All right, also.
Like the
Starting not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday, Prince is going to be back on the YouTube channel every Wednesday, late evening, Drunk GM Mode 2K25 edition. Figure that we might as well sprinkle some wrestling back into this channel.
You know, I have a little bit of a crush on Prince.
I mean, he is
He's a young boy. He's a young boy.
a young lion, a young king.
I'll say it.
And, you know, he wears those deep cut sleevelesses.
It's like a hair metal boy.
You know, there's the Icarus sleeveless. There's like kind of like the Schlack, you know, the wrestling one, where you go like deep to the neck and go outward. But then there's the deep cut where you cut halfway, and then what you do, you just pull. You just pull it. You don't give a fuck. And so it's like you're wearing like, it's almost like a Scott Hall with just like a string connecting the bottom. And I take full responsibility for him wearing that and increasing his sexiness. Because I was a deep scoop boy for many years.
Funny enough, when I had that match that I was in with Ninja Mac at the 2300 Arena.
Oh, Ninja Mock.
Ninja Mock. I wanted my blackout T-shirt fashioned into a tank top, and who did the honors after so many people were like, "Oh, I don't know what to do." Schlack.
Hell yeah!
Oh, I feel like
it's very simple. It's a very simple thing to do.
Simple
no,
thing.
but
Simple.
somebody you could fuck it up. I feel like Schlack. He seems like he would
He's
be
a professional. He's a professional.
expert shirt cutter. Of course, he gets out his like sewing kit, and it's like another weird talent he has. Like he puts like the tailor's chalk. He like measures you, and puts the tailor's chalk and fucking.
He's a
cuts it.
haberdasher.
Yeah, cuts it so proper, dude. He's like, all right, give me 5 minutes.
The
Yeah, dude, he did it.
trick to cutting the fucking shirts is folding. You fold the bottom of the shirt like a couple of inches up, and then you just cut. You cut towards the cut towards the top with a little curve. You give it a little curve.
All right, whatever.
and
Why you gotta ruin the
Yeah,
mystery?
you don't need to be all technical.
It's not
and
mis-
shit.
it's
I
not-
just
it's
cut
not a
mine. Mine
mystery.
are
It's
all all fucked up.
People should just not be worried and just cut.
I mean,
just
but
cut
I
myself
was
down too
I was
small.
wrestling. I was wrestling, and the big reveal was when I took my jacket off and let everybody know I was ready to get down to business, even though I got my ass kicked the entirety of the match. When I took the jacket off, I wanted to let people know, oh, Larry's ready to fight.
Right?
You did get a stiff kick into his dome piece, though, as mentioned on the
Yeah,
show.
dude, I got a receipt. I got a Japanese receipt for that
Not-
shit, and it knocked the wind out of me.
Not a Raj Jackson receipt.
Yeah,
Not
at least,
a Raj
at least you didn't get a
Yeah,
Raj Jackson receipt.
That's not a receipt,
no.
fellas. That's not a receipt. That's not a receipt.
Right, that's just what dumb people.
That's a coma.
Yeah,
That's a coma.
that's
That's
one
what
guy
that-
putting a
You know,
defenseless
when
man
I-
into a coma.
But they told him the man didn't know what a receipt was, and they told him to
Yeah,
give
there
him
were.
a receipt and
You're
fuck
right.
him up.
There were definitely
Dirty
evil
Ron booked him.
forces.
I watched the video.
There were definitely evil forces at play, like gassing this guy up, like, yeah, give him a receipt. You know, let him do that to you. You know, like there were definitely evil forces at play. And then the most evil force of all, our beloved platform YouTube, this guy was filming, content, and he was telling his cameraman, oh, I'm going to fucking I'm going to go off script and murder this guy. And murder
Pretty damn
he
close.
almost did, yeah.
I mean,
and then
you you can clearly see when he jumps the barricade, he's like waiting. Yeah, like when he jumped the barricade, he didn't like jump the barricade and immediately slide in to fuck him up. He like jumped the barricade and stood there, like.
Well, because
the
it
spot
was a work. It was a work. The guy knew he was going to get slammed.
The spot was a double leg, yeah.
He knew that he was going to get slammed, but I don't think that he knew that he was going to get instantly knocked out from the slam and then punched in the face 20 times.
I hate to laugh, but that's so horrifying. My brain can't like comprehend it, so I have to laugh. Like
The
just
whole
nervously.
thing is a shit. The whole thing is a shit show because the man is supposedly drinking before the shit, and he hits Raj Jackson in the head with a beverage and made him feel stupid before anything is even going on. And then they tell him to fuck him up in the ring. Like, don't worry about it. You can get him back. You'll get him back. And then he gets him back.
Can I just say though that anybody who can do that to another person is terrifying and a horrible person. Like, okay, I could see you're addicted to Rage-A-Hall, you know, you got PTSD, you pummel somebody outside a bar or whatever. But to like be able to go relentlessly 20 times full force until the guy's teeth are basically just like marbles in his mouth. You're a fucking horrible person. And you know, you should probably be put down. You should probably be put down, honestly.
He should be.
Some kind of reprimand.
Or join the army. Go be in the army, dude.
We're missing a huge thing here. Somebody, when fucking Psycho Stu was choking on his blood and his teeth, somebody came out and fucking pinned him. And the ref counted it. The ref counted a
I didn't
pin.
know. I didn't know.
I didn't know that.
That's
either.
crazy.
That's insane.
A dude came out, slid underneath the ropes, pinned Psycho Stu, and won the belt, and they counted it.
He did it like all dramatically. 1, 2, like just every ounce of pain that like that. Let's not get it over. Get this guy out of the ring. We need to do the story. 1, 2.
I don't know if you guys watch Maven's. You know Maven's podcast. It's actually pretty good. But he talked about the whole thing, and basically the guy should have never been in the ring.
No,
and that whole thing should have never happened. But what he did was obviously way out of line. And
well,
he got booked for another show recently.
Yeah, you know who booked him? Dirty fucking Ron.
Booked who? The guy with the teeth in the mouth, or the guy who punched?
The puncher.
Raj.
He booked the puncher.
And you know, and Rhinestone, you alluded to it before. Like, you know what it is? It's like GTA and Call of Duty weren't responsible for Columbine. Just like ECW and wrestling and growing up loving wrestling aren't responsible for this moment. But if a certain person plays too much GTA, so it's like
that's like blaming heavy metal music for Columbine.
but I'm just saying, if a certain person, so it's like this, if a certain person watches every single wrestling shoot interview ever done, they're gonna call the Raj Jackson thing a receipt rather than assault, because their brain's poisoned with wrestling lingo. And so like
attempted homicide.
And Dirty Ron is right there with him, because it's like, oh, well, you know, Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels had heat, and they were untouchable. And what happens in this business, brother? Controversy creates cash. So I'm going to book them, brother, because that's what wrestling would do, brother. And it's like, no, dude, Columbine, you're missing the point. Too much wrestling, dude. You've heard that said in wrestling in a real and productive way so many times that you think you're doing it yourself, but really you're just being, you know.
Fuck, y'all.
Is that your ringtone?
Spam.
The alien.
Spam.
Okay, final announcement regarding the show. We're already getting back on track with giveaways, which is dope, right? We got last week's comments to read and give away. We have the giveaway for next week, so we'll get back on track with that. New graphics and new presentation. Maybe we'll hit up Slug for a new tune next week. Should we get a part 3?
We're all gonna split the
Dude,
cost.
how could you top? How could you top what we already have laid down?
And on the show we talk about
Slug always gets better and better.
on the show we talk. Oh, by the way, Slug released a new album,
St. Charles,
Slug Christ. Check it out on all platforms.
great shit.
I most certainly will.
So, on this show, we talk a lot more about, because just the way that I don't pay attention anymore, and don't watch a lot of things. We talk a lot about movies and video games, and shit like that. So that's the deal. Tuesday, Blvd Bullies versus the World. Wednesday, video game GM mode. And Thursday, this is what I'm really excited about, Thursday nights every week, me and Bald Steve, originator and founder of the channel with me and Cuck Steve, we will be playing a permadeath, fucking honor mode Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. And we're approaching
more video games.
Yeah, more video games, but it's kind of D&D because it's a video game based all off D&D. And I told Steve, I said, I want you to commit to this like it's a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. So don't call it video games, call it Dungeons and Dragons, call it video game wrestling. And also, I have waited so long to release this schlack movie show that it's already September. So my new
It hasn't come out.
It hasn't come out. Well, what? Like you thought it was out and you chose not to
right.
watch it?
I'm sorry. You're right.
What's
I would
your
have seen it. You're right. I'm sorry.
So we've come so far, full circle, that episode that we filmed last February will be releasing this coming February. And we are going to be filming new episodes so that in the new year, starting in maybe December with a best Christmas movie, and moving on throughout the whole next year will be Schlack Bald Steve movie time videos that I will try to edit on time for you to watch. And Larry, just to catch you up, this was all an epiphany I had when I was speeding through the air at 1,000 miles an hour listening to hypnosis audio in my bed the other night. And to answer your question, Brian, I went to a Met game.
Oh, so you had fun.
I went to fireworks night at the Met game, and then I stopped by a work birthday party after the Met game.
That'll do it.
Keeping up appearances.
Never. And then that work birthday party had a second location. So it's actually
after hours.
Yeah. So the second location is always the bad idea, but the second location had a second location. But hey, it's
it was
all
a third
coming
location.
Up.
After the show, there's the after party.
So basically, that's what caused me to have a drug-induced mental breakdown epiphany about putting more work into the channel. I called to arms all the friends who were once a part.
You were in a toot tank.
I don't think that's necessarily true. So what's the top story in all of wrestling this week?
In all of wrestling, I have to say, I would probably say that everybody's clamoring about AJ Lee returning to come help CM Punk with.
I will try. I will if that song plays.
Well, how does it start? I don't even know if I would recognize it. How does it start?
Dude, I will I will be holding my mouth like Michael Jackson.
SmackDown's in Chicago. SmackDown's in Chicago.
Dude, I'm so excited. I love her so much. I want to see her skip. So bad. I don't know why I love her so much, but I love her so much.
I will say that there's absolutely no way that she doesn't come back from what they've been doing. And if she doesn't, it would be ridiculously stupid.
What, like if he just teams with Roxanne Perez or...
Yeah, just like fucking Rhea Ripley comes out to help him. That would be so stupid.
Dude, how about all those fans swarming Rhea? That was
I don't understand what happened. Is there video of this?
Yes.
I don't understand why people act like
was
that's a new
walking
thing.
to her
It's not a
Uber
new
and
thing
all-
for... It's like people get... like if you're a famous person, people are going to fucking try to... Like people get swarmed. It's like that's a thing that's been happening since the dawn of celebrities.
That's a great point. Was this in Paris or was this in the United States?
It was
In
in Paris.
Paris.
Oh, good. The French did it,
Paris.
not us. Okay, good.
Yeah, but Americans
them
do
dirty
it
French.
too.
Oh, good. It was the French.
Brian, have we ever seen any Americans that aggressive on a woman?
I mean, maybe not a wrestler, but towards like celebrities, yeah. You used to see like Britney Spears and Lindsay Lohan all the time getting accosted.
right now.
There was that dude that tried to give a high five to Mercedes' vagina in AEW once. I mean, there was that moment. That was pretty fucking foul.
It's from the dawn of time. If you're a celebrity, you should know and be prepared to get swarmed by fucking insane fans.
I'm watching it. I'm watching it.
It's
There's
like
restraint.
the company should know and should have.
Hold on. I'm watching.
For their people.
Hold on.
I'm watching it.
When you're physically
Okay, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. It's not so bad.
pinning
It's
her
not
to
so
the
bad.
car, that's the bad part.
Oh, this is not bad at all, dude. Look, she's on her phone. She could have just gotten right into the car, dude.
I think that people are very quick.
Did I watch the wrong video or
make a post and
Yeah, you
get
watched it
likes? I think people are just quick to make posts and get likes, and try to act like things are more serious than they really are.
See, I don't believe that. I think that Rhea Ripley is actually distraught and was so distraught that she couldn't sleep on it or think on it or just like
You just
relax.
watched it and said it wasn't so bad.
Well, I might have watched the wrong one, Brian.
I think that I don't think it was so bad. It looked like people were following her and trying to get her to take pictures, and she didn't want to, and then she continued going.
In the video that you watched, did she linger getting into the Uber?
It looked like she was standing outside of the Uber.
Okay, so that's what I just watched. Was it granite concrete ground?
Yes, it was European floors.
Larry, what's your take?
I really believe in the adage of monkey see, monkey do. So I believe that there's merits to what you're saying, Brian, about how you don't think it was that bad. But I feel like that the reason that it's being a bunch of hoopla around it is because they want to encourage other fans to do that, to like Alexa. And I'm speaking specifically in regards to woman and surrounded by a bunch of hoarding men. I think that is a type of behavior that they want permeated amongst the women to let them know they.
Oh, so it's like a conspiracy.
It's not only women though. Like CM Punk has made posts about like I'm a person, respect my personal space. But you're more than a person. You're a fucking superstar with celebrity. So
All right,
you're
all
not
right,
just
Vince.
a regular person.
Okay, Vincent Kennedy,
Vince.
Swirl, Clark Kent.
Bro, celebrities get swarmed. That's just a thing that happens. Like if you're a celebrity, you're on a different level. You're on a different level.
I don't think that any celebrity that potentially could be swarmed does not have hordes of big hulking men surrounding them to be like, get away from Britney Spears.
I think
so that she can at least open the door. So that she can at least open the door of the fucking Uber.
Yeah,
I've seen
the door was being blocked. The path of the door was being blocked by people standing there. That is
little
true.
small Frenchies. Little small Frenchies. That's what it was.
That's why they should have security. That's why they should have a team of people when you're at a certain level of status. When you're going to have people following
that
you,
is a good
the company should provide.
You think that Rhea Ripley would have somebody there?
They don't provide security. It's the company's fault.
Rhinestone, what do you think?
And
by the way, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. Urka says something very important. It's not about how we think it felt. It's about how she felt, which I believe. It's true.
Yeah, but then she should complain to her company that is
I think
bringing her places.
Speaks to the culture of just people's mindsets that they have to. The way they deal with things is by immediately, direct source right to social media rather than like sleeping on it, taking a deep breath, maybe sending an email.
People jump to social media for the likes and the.
No, I don't think. I think that's just her way of catharsis. Is that she's got to say it on her gram? We are people. Please, public service announcement. Please. All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rhinestone's dog.
Well, he thinks this way. I think more people should think about the pictures that they're taking in this rush. It's like you gotta honestly think.
Yes,
You
dude,
gotta
fuck
think.
yes.
It's like the person's face is terrified. They're
You're
just
bum rushing Rhea Ripley. She's not even gonna have a good look to her face when you take this picture. It's like being on a fucking train and putting that bitch out at full speed and thinking you're gonna get a perfect picture. These people are fucking stupid. They're dumb as fuck. You got Rhea Ripley pinned to a car. She looks like she's lost around all these little French people
Yes, dude,
that
yes.
she's towering over all these little French dudes. And she's like, why is Buddy Matthews not here? Where's my buddy? Where's my buddy? That's who she needs.
My buddy.
It's Buddy.
My buddy.
She needs
Wherever
her
I
butt.
go, he goes. My
She needs
buddy.
a team of people.
My
Just like
buddy.
if Trish Stratus was walking the streets of Europe, she would
Trish
probably
would.
be fucking accosted by a group of people in a place where
Well,
there's going to be
I'm
a wrestling
sure that
show.
she has.
Listen. Rhea Ripley could, if she got mad enough, she could have straight balled up about half of those dudes in about 30 seconds.
That would have been awesome.
They were all like adolescent boys with hard-ons everywhere, and she felt every one of them, and it was inappropriate.
Yeah, no, it's horrible. Fuck them. Fuck
Well,
weirdos.
you say fuck them, but I will say that the crowd at the Clash in Paris made the show legendary.
Oh, because
those
they were
people-
all-
the
behind the
people
barricade.
that accosted Rhea Ripley made that show what it was.
But they were behind a barricade, Brian, where they need to fucking be.
There
these
was no
ruffians.
barricade on the street, and that's why Rhea Ripley needs a team of people to protect her from
They
people
broke
that
through
will
the
accost her.
barricade. That's the part you don't know. They broke through the barricade and they bum rushed her like El
They didn't
Perry.
break through. She was walking the streets. She was walking the normal streets to get her Uber.
The
You
European
should've left her
streets.
alone.
The European
left her
fucking
alone.
streets.
So let's talk
We all
about the
saw
Clash.
Taken.
So what
We all
you're
saw
saying,
Taken.
Brian, is that if you take a bunch of foreign people and get them super horny, that
Horny.
they will become
Horned up.
they get them all horned up. They will become
Horned.
the greatest wrestling crowd that's ever existed.
Those people get horny for wrestling, male or female. They're just excited that that is happening in their town. That never happens to those people. They're people. It's a rare appearance. It's like they never even get that. And now she's just walking on the street.
Walking on the street, doot 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 doot. Walking on the
I
street, doot 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 doot. SpongeBob.
She was very incognito, though. She
She's
would
Rhea
look like
fucking
she.
Ripley. If you're a wrestling fan and you see Rhea Ripley on the street, you're gonna know it's Rhea fucking Ripley.
I
Would
think
you
if
do
there's
it, Brian?
if there's one
Would you
person,
put your heart on right on her leg?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't put it on her
Okay.
leg, but I would run up to her.
Okay. You
I'm
run
not-
up.
I'm not.
I'd run
I'm
up to
not
her
one-
3 feet, 3 feet, 3 feet.
I'm not
Hello,
one to go
hello.
up to people and ask for their photo.
No, you
on
know
the
what
street.
you do? You just gotta meet them at like the bar.
Right.
You gotta take those photos, man.
Yeah.
You
At
gotta take them
the heavy metal show when I saw In Flames and what's his name, Max Cavalera, the Damian Priest and Kerry King were there, and I walked right up to them and asked them for photos. And they were happy. They were happy to.
They were happy boys. They're
You
also
thought of
both.
the picture you were taking.
Did you
That's
put your
what you were
boner
doing.
on Damian Priest's leg?
Yep.
No, I kept it tucked between my legs.
Straight mushroom tip.
I tucked my boner.
Smart. All right. So PSA, tuck your boners at the very least, people. Larry,
At
on the indies, right? I'm talking non-WWE, Ring of Honor, CCW, all these things. What's the most that you've seen an indie guy or girl accosted after like a show at Ring of Honor or CCW or anything like that?
Dude, hands down, the Young Bucks. During that era when the Young Bucks and Cody first left WWE, and I think one of the first places he popped up was NWA and then ROH. It was bad. It was bad for Marty. It was bad for Cody. It was bad for the Bucks. And no disrespect, but not so much Adam Page. They didn't really swarm him as much, but the ones I just named, Marty, Cody, and the Bucks, it was bad. They just lingered around, followed them back, stalked them, and I mean, it's easy to see how they were able to like start AEW, because at that point, right when I was showing the door at ROH,
It was a fever pitch.
Dude, you ran up on them,
Well,
didn't you?
You never saw them make a post saying that we're people and you shouldn't come up to me?
I'm sure they have. I'm sure they have.
I bet you they fucking love it.
They in my times of seeing them, they do a good job of just saying something, stopping for a picture, walking, the other one being like, come on, we gotta go. You know what I mean? They have a good strategy of navigating it so that it's not like we've stopped.
Yo,
See, Rhea was stopped. That's what I'm saying. Like, she didn't have any exit besides the car. And then she couldn't even get in the car because all these people were around her.
She could have went right for the car, opened the door, gotten in the car, definitely. From what I've seen.
I would definitely blame it on the fact that they're in a place where these people are regarded heavily. They're highly regarded people, and it's the first time that they're ever there. And these people are seeing
not ever, but a long time.
It was the first ever
time.
The first ever premium live event in Paris.
Yeah.
Yo, what was a premium live? What was a premium live event in '85? May not have been called a premium live event, but it was the same shit.
Rhea Ripley wasn't walking the streets.
Well, neither was Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah, they fuck up with that shit. They fuck up with that shit, Brian. They should be fucking not walking the streets like that, though.
I was just thinking to myself, too, that, like, we've all seen, like, the Beatlemania, the Shea Stadium Beatles shit, or even, like, the Backstreet Boys shit. 2001, 99, whatever, right? Like, yo, if John Lennon could have gotten into that bus and had a phone in his hands, I'm almost 100% positive that either John Lennon or Paul McCartney would have tweeted, "We are human beings. Do not slap our bus. We fear for our lives." Beatlemania, more like Psycho-mania. You know what I'm saying? So
I think that they wouldn't have complained, and they just knew that they were above a certain level of human because of their celebrity, and they just know that there's a fandom. Extreme fandom is a real thing. Well, that's another thing.
Why did the Beatles, who probably not one of them was even over 6 feet tall, think that was fun and not scary? And why does Rhea Ripley, who has, 10% of that crowd, and others like her, men and women, think that it's terrifying? It's because us as a species
the
are
world
soft.
that we live in is crazy. I mean, we live in a crazier world where there's shootings and fucking people.
And
John Lennon was literally shot.
Yeah, well, he should have. Yeah, maybe he should have tweeted and had security, dude. That's a good point. Wow, full circle.
Can I ask?
But that's why they need security.
Can I ask? Have y'all ever been around or in the room with a celebrity that had a bodyguard?
Yes. I used to work at Irving Plaza, and I was security, and they used to come in heavily fucking bodyguarded.
I'm trying to think. I don't think so.
Never seen anybody with a bodyguard.
I think, like,
really.
when I hung out with Tom Green, he didn't have a bodyguard. Any other wrestler I hung out with didn't have a bodyguard. Every Time I Die at Buffalo didn't have a bodyguard. I mean, Every Time I Die in Buffalo, if all 4,000 of those people decided they wanted to, like, storm the stage just to touch them, there wasn't enough security there to stop it.
Not to discredit Every Time I Die, but, like, wrestlers are bigger than them. Like, Rhea Ripley is more of a
global,
more
massive,
famous, right? Global superstar.
Well, I'm just talking about my own experiences. But what about Tom Green? I guess Tom Green, by the time I was hanging out with him, nobody really cared.
I feel like comedian. It's like they're less. It's like less. Like, I feel like people that get accosted are like rappers.
Do you think Dave Chappelle walks around with security?
Dave Chappelle is jacked.
100%. Yeah, Dave Chappelle is jacked, dude. He might be bigger than Rhea Ripley, dude.
Dave Chappelle goes.
He should be fucking Rhea Ripley security.
Well, and it's funny, Larry. You mentioned the Young Bucks getting accosted, and like, I I look back at those videos of Blvd Bullies of us running up to them while they're like carrying their bags to their cars, and I feel like sad and embarrassed, you know, because like now everyone who's an influencer with wrestling like gets the passes, you know, and like gets the access. Whereas Blvd Bullies were like, fuck it, wow, I can't believe none of these guys are walking around without security.
That's what made Blvd Bullies, though.
It's like, wow, I can't believe how little security there is at a wrestling show. But that was also like, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 8 years ago.
I think my favorite Blvd Bullies moment with the celebrities when you yelled at Bully Ray that you were his servant, whatever, and he stomped and fucking went like this to you. That's like my favorite. Pretzelmania is pretty fucking legendary. But when Bully, like, because he's clearly doing I'm slapping, I'm going, and you said that with that piercing, shrill voice of yours, and he was like,
Fuck you.
I remember you, motherfucker. That's like my favorite moment.
That was the show that you got me into. Dude, we got like 10 videos out of that fucking night. We did the ROH, Pat's first ROH show where the gimmick was that I was standing on a chair and the wrestling was going on behind me, and I was talking about Ring of Honor because it was my first time there, that it was their first show. And then
it was a new upstart show.
Yeah, a new upstart company. And I talked for several minutes about the beer situation. Then we went on to do the Bully Ray thing. Then I got Joe Koff because we lingered. Because there's no security. We just lingered. So we accosted the promoter, the owner. We accosted
You got Cole too in the lobby.
Yeah,
right?
well, and then we accosted a young MJF. I walked around the entire arena and was pointed out moments and things they had. I walked up into the entrance ramp, went right to the curtain, and I was like, they have an entrance ramp, and nobody stopped me. Nobody cared.
You were with me. You're the reason I got fired.
Yeah, pretty much. That was the beginning of the end, dude. They were like, they watched that video, they're like, what the fuck? Because back then, like, we would post those videos and we would tag like Joe Koff. We would tag like, rest in peace, by the way.
Yeah, R.I.P. Joe Koff.
Good sport. Good guy, good sport.
He would call me a good boy.
I'm sure he would. Yeah, then we accosted Adam Cole and Marty Scurll in the locker room. R.I.P. Adam Cole.
Cole's not dead.
Where the fuck is he?
What?
He's halfway.
He's hurt. He's got
halfway.
some blood problems.
Dude, and you know what? When my friends ask me why
He has AIDS.
Pedialyte.
I didn't say that. I said he's got some medical issues that
he doesn't have AIDS, Brian.
He said he has a blood issue. I was just inquiring.
I don't think that he can work. And I don't think it's because his neck or his knees or his spine.
Britt Baker poisoned him.
Well, I'm changing my opinion. You know, when somebody asks me why I don't want to settle down, instead of claiming PlayStations 1 through 5, I'm going to claim Adam Cole, Britt Baker. You know what I'm saying?
So did you see that the news broke that Megan Bain and Joey are still together? I didn't even know they were not.
Oh, she dispelled rumors at his extreme, suggestion. Because, like, when did that story that they broke up come out? Like 2 months ago, right? He bothered her every day for 2 months to leak a comment that said they weren't broken up. And she finally caved and she did it for him. Hey, way to go.
Good for them.
That's a good reason to settle down right there.
Joey does it. He does it. No tooth and all.
The dirty ones and the scumbags always do, Larry, and I'm living proof.
Yeah, y'all do. Y'all do.
Yep. You know who another one is that pulls beyond?
Who's that?
The man who shall not be named.
He does, and you know who else does, y'all? And I'm not gonna say he's a scumbag, but you just look him, you size him up, and you'd be like, for real? Dick Page, Richard Allen Shade Page.
Okay, so is that the Mount Rushmore of guys who don't deserve to be fucked. Me, Joey, Ricky Shane, and Cass. Yo, I'm happy to be on.
I don't think it's that you don't deserve to be fucked. It's just that some of the bitches or
punching way above our weight class.
Yeah, we're like, whoa, you fucked him. Like,
it's your wonderful personalities.
I will tell you this, that my initial instinct was to be like, yo, I might be number one stunner on that list, but I gotta admit, Joey is number one. He's top tier dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he is. Used to be Pinky.
Oh, Pinky, honorable mention. You know what? And you know what?
Yeah.
As far as wrestlers go, replace me. We can make it RSP, Pinky, Joey, and the man who now shall not.
Matt Cardona has Chelsea Green, and she's
Look at Matt Cardona.
Yeah,
Look at Matt Cardona.
He looks like a fine Italian leather loafer.
Yeah,
bro, come on.
That man is tanning. That dude is. He don't need to tan ever again. He's just naturally tan now.
He's not the adjective tanning. He's the noun tanning.
8 o'clock. I'm gonna check on my mom.
8 o'clock, Larry's favorite part of the show.
And then
now, you know what? Let's while Larry's walking, let's talk about this fucking Paris shit, because that's what we were on before we left.
Right.
Opened with Roman and fucking Bronson. I gotta tell you, I hate Bronson. I hate Roman. No, I don't hate Roman. I hate babyface Roman. Bronson and Paul just ain't doing it for me. You know, spoiler alert, I guess the Becky Lynch thing might add a little juice to it. Just because it's we're going where we've never gone before, intergender suggestions. But to me, this shit was flat. The sneakers are flat. The shit is bullshit. It was a good match, though. I mean, great match.
I think I like Bronson Reed more than I like Braun Breaker.
Oh, Braun Breaker's so annoying. He's like eating his own potato chips, sniffing his own farts.
I would 100% agree with Brian that fucking they're doing better with Bronson than Braun, which is a goddamn crime in my opinion, because Braun Breaker is an athlete. He should be up there.
Yeah, but
Bronson
he sucks.
But Bronson has been sold so fucking well as a monster. That tsunami is changing the fucking game, dude. Like, he kills people. The whole fucking Jordans around his neck, that was fucking cool.
But see,
I like that.
Like, they did the 10 tsunamis. You know, like the ring the bell, hundreds of people in the ring trying to stop him. He goes up the ramp. He comes back. He does another tsunami. They've done that like 4 or 5 times now.
But do you understand what he really did? Like, he really runs the vision. Because look he gave Seth the vision when he fucking tsunami'd him.
Right, he gave him the vision. And you know what
he went retarded.
He knocked some sense into him.
Seth went nuts, and he's like, I gotta bring this dude in before he fucking makes me Roger Rabbit.
He went a beautiful mind right quick. Well, I did like the tsunami on the stretcher. The no protection tsunami on the board.
I thought the whole match was. I thought it was good. I think Roman Reigns is dope as fuck now.
Did he
the
take
crowd
his Jordans?
is just absolutely insane.
Did Bronson take his Jordans after the match?
I don't think he took new shoes.
Roman signed the shoes and threw them into the European crowd.
Oh, because he won, and he won the shoes back, threw the shoes back,
He
and then
choked
the
out
attack.
Paul Heyman. He choked out Paul Heyman.
Somebody got like a $20,000 pair of shoes, maybe more.
Definitely going to sell those shoes.
At least $50,000 somebody caught. But there was a fight. Guaranteed.
That crowd, man. That crowd is absolutely insane.
The crowd that's still
What is the chant that they do for AJ Styles?
They were singing a French song. I think that it was literally in French, and I don't know what the song is.
Dude, I want to sing that shit so bad when they start doing it, but I don't know what the fuck they're saying.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That's a sign of a good song right there.
Yeah, and then the whole it's like dude, just like complete chills when it's like the whole entire crowd is just in it. They're locked in.
So
100%
locked in,
in.
invested. Yep. And
When we get to AJ's part, we got to discuss AJ a little bit because I think he might be more
Dude,
over
Dominic
than Cena.
Mysterio too, bro. He's like
Oh, dude.
next level,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
So
shit.
the
Yeah,
next
but-
match was Wyatt 6 versus Street Profits for the Tag Team Championships. This match was whatever. However, I kind of loved it because I just get a kick and a chuckle out of when they do like extremely obvious and gratuitous ad placement, product placement. And so these poor Street Profits, dude, these poor fucking guys had to come out in Borderlands 4 gear.
Yeah, the stupid masks.
Oh, you know what? But it's not as bad. That's only second to the Viking Raiders having to come out in Clash of Clans gear. Because Clash Royale, that's a mobile game. At least Borderlands 4 is a PlayStation game.
Well, that gear kind of makes sense for the War Raiders. Street Profits coming out in masks just doesn't make any fucking sense.
Oh, horrible. Can we do a Mount Rushmore of product placement? It's happened. I'll tell you it right now.
It's always Wyatt. It's always during a Wyatt match too.
Oh, well, I forgot Mountain Dew. I
Mountain
forgot.
Dew.
Well, my initial was going to be what we just saw with Borderlands, WrestleMania War Raiders. I'm going to go whatever the zombie movie was where Miz got eaten by zombies in pandemic era.
I don't even remember.
Oh
that.
shit! Yeah, what was that?
I don't know, but it was, and then of course the blow off of father versus son. Dominic Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio. Months of building. Cinnamon Toast Crunch guy. Ringside. But yeah, Mountain Dew Code Black match is absolutely fucking abysmal. That's what I'm
We need
saying.
to do a smacks match. We need to do a smacks.
I just want to say it's awesome to see fucking Joe Gacy crushing
That's
it.
what I was gonna say.
Dude, the whole Wyatt 6 thing and the tribute to Bray Wyatt and the crowd doing the Bray chants. It's like very emotional.
See, I hate it. I don't care.
I loved it.
Don't care about it at all. Think the Wyatt 6 absolutely suck. But when I see my man Joe Gacy coming out to the Fireflies with everybody singing that Code Orange song in fucking Paris, I get emotional.
You're crazy for thinking the Wyatt 6 sucks.
No, they suck.
You
But
got to figure out.
Joe
That's
Gacy,
top tier shit.
he's the tag champ. He's got a figure. He's coming out to everybody singing. It's not really his song, but whatever.
It's their song.
It's their song. And he's got a figure, and they got a Halloween Horror Night as well. And Joe Gacy has his own sandwich in Disney World. Joe Gacy, famous Disney World adult, by the way, has his own sandwich at Halloween Horror Nights in Disney World.
How dare you say that sucks? You said the same thing about Bray Wyatt when he was alive.
Bray Wyatt sucked, dude.
No, that's a bad take.
He was
Poor
stifled.
take, Patrick.
Okay.
Poor take.
Later, Bray
He hates
Wyatt.
creative wrestlers.
No, okay. So the Fiend's best shit, the best shit that the Fiend ever did was the first Fiend entrance with all the red lights and the new song and whatever. And then the lights came on, the bell rang, and he was wearing Gallagher pants, dude. But you know what? I overlooked the Gallagher. I overlooked the Gallagher pants. But like,
the man was a visionary, and he
Talking
spoke like
okay.
no other.
He
spoke like no other.
When he was on the rocking chair, he was on a different plane of existence. I will agree.
Even
with
his
you.
newer promos, but his final
OG
promos
Bray.
with when he was coming out in the red sweater,
convoluted nonsense art school bullshit. Sorry.
He was an
Oh,
artsy
and he was
man.
depressed. He was depressed because nobody thought his ideas were as good as he thought they were. Sounds like Karrion Kross, dude.
Hey.
He was let go, but they brought him back, didn't they not? And now he has a fucking
Dude,
he has an exhip in fucking Universal Studios.
And then he came out of the ring as a burnt Oreo. What a visionary, dude.
That wasn't him.
Oh,
was when
okay.
they fucked him.
So that wasn't
That's
him.
Bret Hart.
Undertaker is
that wasn't
Bret Hart situation.
It's
That was
wrestling.
Bret Hart.
It's Undertaker
Bret
and
Hart.
Kane.
Oh,
You need that shit in
he's
wrestling.
He's a
Hold on.
s'mores now. He's a
Hold on,
s'mores.
Hold on, V, because you just hit the nail right on the head, Brian, and this is why Pat and I see through this shit. they've always done this supernatural shit. They've always done this kind of like spooky dooky shit, like forever in WWE. For a long time they have. And we can see the product that was behind the Bray Wyatt thing. And I'm with Pat when he was the Cape Fear Bray Wyatt with Brody. Yeah, I mean, Brody Lee. That version of him, that was fire. Everything else was them just trying to sell the mask.
And even the first run of Bray Wyatt in WWE was awesome. However, he lost the matches that he should have won. He lost all the matches.
That's not his fucking fault. It's not his fault.
Yeah, but now you're saying that his good promos were his ideas and his bad promos were Vince McMahon's ideas. How do you know that?
I don't think the man had bad promos.
Mix of both.
I don't think the man had bad promos.
I don't think he ever had bad promos.
He always had legendary promos.
He came out a lot of times. He came out and spoke for 15 minutes, and you had no fucking idea what the point was.
You didn't. You had no idea.
He was a good speaker. He was a good speaker.
People are still throwing up
all
the
sizzle, no steak.
The man was filet mignon.
Yo, he is not the Sopranos. He is Lost.
People love Lost.
Oh, I know they do, and you're probably one of them.
I never watched Lost.
Me
but
neither.
If I did, I might have liked it. It's a heavily regarded show.
You know what I'm saying? It's not Sopranos. It's Boardwalk Empire, dude.
I never saw Sopranos.
Well, that's why your opinion doesn't fucking matter, Brian.
You never saw Coming to America. I think that your opinion doesn't matter a lot.
Oh, is Coming to America going to help me understand Bray Wyatt?
Maybe.
Yeah, because you know what? All these wrestlers, even the smartest wrestler, steals everything from all the best movies.
Because movies are awesome.
Yeah, because just like you said, if you're Brad Pitt, you're getting 50,000 times the amount of assault that Rhea Ripley's getting. But yet Rhea Ripley's complaining about it like she's Brad Pitt. Just like we think that fucking Bray Wyatt is David Lynch, but really, he's just a guy who could have been working at Walmart, who has a new metal band.
No, he was a
Rest in peace.
talented man.
Yeah, you know what? How many dudes would be talented and amazing if they had that kind of budget and that kind of lineage and that kind of fucking...
What lineage? He built his own road, Bray Wyatt.
He's Mike Rotunda's son, and Barry Windham is his fucking uncle.
Right. So any guy from, the Walmart with dreads and tattoos and who had a silver tongue, they lost their spot because Bray Wyatt's father was IRS.
Bray Wyatt cuts a better promo than 99% of motherfuckers
anywhere.
that
That's why
exist
Vincent
today.
can't get there.
Right.
You know who Bray Wyatt is? I'm going to tell you right now who Bray Wyatt is. He's a modern-day Captain Kirk of the Starship Enterprise, dude. I
don't ever watch Star Trek
every
either.
single rhythmic, it's all rhythm. It's all hypnotic rhythm. But
cadence.
And
cadence too.
And volume. And he does the Mick Foley. Larry, you shared that with the group the other day. The Mick Foley loud, quiet. Everybody tries to do that. To this day.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little emotional, but I'm also an unhinged psycho. And you think that you can bully me around? Well, guess what?
The quivering voice.
Quivering, yeah. Fuck you with your Gallagher pants. And the Fiend, theoretically speaking, was the first time that they were like, here, take the ball. And he said, give me black and red pirate pants.
Yeah, the Fiend was awesome.
It's a generational thing, Patrick. Brian.
Yeah, you guys are old. You guys are old. And obviously, the crowd loved it. The crowd.
Yeah, because that crowd is full of people who will put their boners on Rhea Ripley's legs and they don't know any better.
God damn it.
I think you're absolutely out of your mind.
They're all leg boner people, Brian.
Because those people are never in their fucking city. They want to put their boners on people that are never there.
Inappropriate French wieners.
I don't condone it. I don't condone that type of... That's the type of behavior that got Lady Di killed.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, how dare you, Brian?
It's bad for your health.
And you know what? If Rhea Ripley was Lady Di, she would have died years earlier.
I don't even know who Lady Di is.
Oh my God, Brian!
It's a
My
God, you
generational
should be
thing.
ashamed
You're
right now.
old. We know things. He's young.
You know
he
what?
doesn't know shit.
I got to say something definitive because Brian, for Yarsh, has been calling us old, right? But I know
the more years that go on, the older you get.
I know young people who are inspired and inspiring, a.k.a. Prince. Prince has a VHS fucking combo TV in his home. Brian, do you have that?
I love him.
Prince
love
Havoc,
Prince.
24,
I love
25 years old. He watches all the old movies. He has a PS1.
What the fuck does that even mean? You haven't seen Coming to America. That's an old goddamn movie, you goddamn
Well, because
old
I'm
fuck.
I'm old enough to have decided I didn't want to watch it.
Bad decision.
You are a young man with no culture. You're an
The
Xbox
culture is
player.
changing. The culture is changing before our very eyes, Pat.
Hey,
Boo.
so final thoughts on Wyatt 6 versus Street Profits. Hilarious and depressing to see them coming out in Borderlands 4 gear. Can't wait to play the game. Follow us on Twitch. I'll probably play it. And Wyatt 6, Joe Gacy. Love to see Joe Gacy pine his craft on the world stage. Next match, Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella. Have you guys seen the meme where Nikki Bella like botches a move and then it cuts to John Cena's wife laughing at her?
She does the kick off the turnbuckle, and Becky's just
Well,
not
for
there.
the kick.
Becky Lynch stole the Samoa Joe thing.
No, it wasn't even the Samoa Joe thing. She just wasn't close enough for it to even be a thing. She didn't even it was just terrible timing. And it looked really bad.
And then
Nikki got revenge on John Cena.
Well, I think she got revenge just by rejoining the Fed.
I don't think John Cena gives a fuck.
No, he doesn't.
Nah, he doesn't give a fuck.
And later on in the evening, it's John Cena versus Logan Paul, which, by the way, should have been for the title. If Cody's gonna go beguile, John Cena should still be the champion.
Yeah, fucking
And
terrible,
then what
terrible.
they did is they had to go deep into the hard copy. They had to go deep into the True Hollywood story. And Logan Paul actually mentioned Nikki Bella, and he said, "Oh, you had the clause. If we break up, you move out and you own nothing." You remember this, Larry?
Oh yeah.
You recently kicked somebody out. Could you tell us about take a take on the John Cena clause and what's happening with Nikki Bella in the WWE?
I mean, much like Rampage Jackson and that psycho guy, there's an evil that exists in the biz, okay? And I felt like that this was kind of like we want you to be embarrassed, or we want you
Who,
to
Nikki? Nikki.
everyone involved. We still own.
You're our
both of
puppets. You are our
You're our
puppets.
puppets. So now go ahead and perform in front of one another. Share the space in the locker room. See this motherfucker kiss his wife right afterwards and shit. And there's eyes on you while you witness it happening. That's like
Right, and all of Twitter is
Mhm.
watching and screen grabbing you.
Dude, Rebby Hardy posted a snap where she was like, not him trying to get the tea, and it was Matt Hardy and her, and he was eating a plate. He was like, "So, you heard anything from Trish or Nikki?" Like, so obviously there's some scuttlebutt. There's some scuttlebutt amongst the OG bitches about, "Ooh, girl, you remember Total Divas? Like, girl, did you see?" Or, "Oh, girl, you know." And I think that was definitely set in motion and definitely set for someone to be like, "Watch this."
Well,
Watch
this is all coming back to who's the guy who murdered the guy? Rampage Jackson?
Raj.
Hey, Raj.
Rampage Jackson is his father.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So this is all coming back full circle. And every single former wrestler, non-wrestler podcast had a take on the Raj Jackson, right? And the wrestling fans, you know, the ones who put their boners on the legs, they are dying. They will soak up and view all of these takes. So here's my take. I think that there is a wrestling Illuminati. And I think that Vince is at the head of it. And I think Rikishi, whose school it was, is involved. And I think somehow John Cena and John Cena's father is involved. And I think that they're, obviously Triple H, Stephanie, and the list goes on. They're all involved. And it becomes not an embarrassment ritual, but that's what it looks like on television because they know what their employees' pain means for numbers. So do you think it's an accident that Rhea Ripley doesn't have security? Do you think it's an accident that Rikishi was not there when this whole Rampage Jackson was involved in? Do you think it's an accident that the highest viewed YouTube takes on it are Kevin Nash, Scotty Richards, fucking Maven, fucking Conan, fucking Bruce Pritchard, fucking Jim Ross, fucking Jim Cornette him goddamn self.
Rob Van Dam.
Rob Van Dam, Mark Henry. So now they're going double. They're doubling down. They're all in the Bohemian Grove together somewhere in Connecticut. And they're saying, okay, 1, 2, 3. And by the way, that choosing RVD, Mark Henry, and whoever the fuck else to have the bad takes, that's part of the Illuminati's own embarrassment ritual. You guys are low mans on the totem pole. You guys are the newbies. So you're going to say this, and then Steven Richards, Maven, all these guys are going to fucking call you out and destroy you. And we're all going to make money. And that's why Nikki Bella is being fucking filmed at Hyper Zoom for her reactions. And that's why John Cena's wife's being filmed. And it's a whole fucking conspiracy. And TKO is the new Illuminati, dude. That's my fucking take.
Yo, the only reason I'm so with you is because Vince McMahon has never appeared on an indie wrestling show except for the one show that John Cena's father was the promoter of in some little town
John Cena's father.
in
There's
Massachusetts. Bro, there's footage of Vince McMahon at like a high school gym. It looked like fucking getting in the ring and doing the deal with John Cena.
There's something like, about John Cena's father. Him and Vince 69 like, or something, dude.
Dude, I'm like, what the fuck? Why is
they ate a baby together or something? I'm telling you.
Dude, because that's the only way that I'm like, yo, you probably are onto something, Kane.
And you know what? You know what? I think that The Rock is the misunderstood antagonist in all this. I think The Rock is like, I'm trying to break free. I'm trying to break free. I'm gonna lose 100 pounds to show everyone I'm not like them.
He's an actor.
Like
he's
Batista,
a goddamn actor.
Like Batista. Brian, it's the mob. Once you're in, you're in. You ain't getting
Rock
out.
Gains weight for a movie act and then loses it for another movie. That's what actors do. You ever see Christian Bale? Christian Bale lost 190 pounds to be the machinist.
That's an actor's trick.
Batman.
It's an actor's trick. An actor's trick is to gain 40 pounds and lose 100 pounds just to make the Academy think that they're doing the right thing, dude. That's an actor's trick.
The news just broke before we went on that The Rock said he probably will never wrestle another match again. He's done with WWE.
Yeah, because he realized he saw the sun, dude. He flew too close to the sun.
These guys are fucking not young bucks. They're not young anymore. They're older men.
No, Vince is gone. Vince is gone. Their allegiance is to Vince. Now that Vince doesn't have shit to do with shit, they're like, I don't give a fuck. But Rock is still chairman on the fucking the board.
The fucking Illuminati's spreading, dude. They're spreading. They're spreading their seed. All right, Rusev and Sheamus, the good old-fashioned Donnybrook, dude. This was the highly anticipated match on this program. Rhinestone first. Did you watch this? Did you see clips? Did it live up to the Donnybrook? What's your definition of a Donnybrook? Have you ever witnessed a Donnybrook?
I've never witnessed a Donnybrook in my life, but I've seen a fucking tussle, and that's exactly what this was a tussle, not a Donnybrook, because in a Donnybrook, there'd be mass amounts of blood, and somebody would be bleeding. There was no blood. There was just a couple bumps and scratches. This wasn't a normal Rusev fucking Sheamus match. They dumbed it down, it seemed, but it was still them. Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel. A kendo stick. A kendo stick. A kendo stick.
They use
Oh,
set
I'm muted.
pieces?
I'm muted. Fuck. Okay. Long story
set
short.
Pieces? I didn't know. I didn't
sorry,
see it.
we're
I
doing
just knew it was
we're doing a take two. Long story short, Brian Rhinestone, you guys hated the match because you thought it was just the Donnybrook was just another way to say street fight. However, it wasn't a classic street fight. It had barrels, it had a bar, it had a shillelagh.
But were
And
they
kendo
dressed? But were they dressed for Ireland?
They were dressed in their normal garb.
They didn't come
Yeah.
out. I didn't see the entrance. I had it on, but I wasn't watching at that moment. They didn't come out in like special kilt and sword, Braveheart, Paris,
Negative.
French Resistance.
Negative.
Well, because they're
No.
both European, but neither of them are French.
You know, I'm gonna say that if you're gonna go a little bit, go all the way, they should have just had the match start at a bar with Rusev and Rusev and Sheamus having
Now
their favorite
that's
team.
a Donnybrook.
Wouldn't Sheamus understand the concept of a Donnybrook? He's fucking Irish, for fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
it's his shit.
Well, he didn't live up to it there, Larry. He didn't do it right. There was a kendo stick. And where did kendo sticks come from?
I completely agree with Rhinestone in saying if there's a no holds barred, no rules bar fight, then there should be bloodshed. Like what
There should be some.
what gives matches like who gives the go for there to be bleeding? Like when Walter or the fuck's it? What do they call him?
Gunther.
Gunther. When Gunther gets to bleed, but like someone having a no rules, no holds barred match, they're not allowed to bleed.
This is the reason why Ross Jackson appeared, and people that are wrestling fans don't know really what it's like to actually get your ass kicked. If you get punched in the mouth over and over again, you're gonna fucking bleed. People don't know what real violence is. They don't know what real violence is. Most wrestlers got into the wrestling business because they can't fight. Let's be fucking for real.
Well, you didn't see
ones that
Karrion
do know
Cross
how to
break those
fight-
bats with his leg.
Karrion Cross can break 3 of them with his fucking bare arms.
Can he fight though?
Yeah, he was a bare knuckle fighter before he was ever a fucking wrestler.
He's not a bare
There's some
fighter
facts.
anymore, though.
Whatever. Fuck
Well,
you.
yeah, well, he's got a bad lady on his arm. He don't need to get punched in the mouth anymore.
Yeah, I would
I love
retire
her.
too.
Scarlett said,
Larry, you love her?
I love her. I love her
Yeah.
ass. I love her.
And-
We had some good times. A lot of my time in Ring of Honor was spent with like the Veda Scotts, the Scarlets, the what was the one? Oh my god, bro, I'm blanking. I spent a lot of time with the girls. I always got changed with the girls or near the girls, and the girls, you know. So yeah, I love her.
Impact is the only people that ever did fucking Scarlett right.
Sleazia Sparks from Canada. Sleazia, my bad girl. I miss you. Sleazia.
Well, anyway, I thought it definitely was a good old-fashioned Donnybrook, but also somehow at the same time sucked. But you know what?
I
Hey,
just can't believe Rusev did that on them. I
Well,
can't
you know
believe
why?
Rusev went over there. Dude, he got the money. He sat on his ass and got the money, and then just came back, and now it's crazy the stunt he pulled.
I mean,
To
I feel
me-
like for sure him and Sheamus have fucked each other's wives.
Oh, they're
Is Sheamus
close,
married?
man. Sheamus, yeah, isn't he married? It's got to be.
I don't get into their personal affairs. If I know you, I know
Yeah.
you. You know.
John
what's
Cena and Logan
Yeah, it is.
Paul.
There it is.
How do we feel?
I,
Where are we at?
I enjoy Logan Paul, and I think that he's dope as fuck, and that match was dope as fuck. It should have been for the title, but it wasn't. But it was still a dope ass match.
Did anybody catch that Logan and Cena did moves from Cena's history?
Well, yeah, Cena said that he doesn't have time to wrestle everybody that was influential in his career, so he does moves of his former opponents to pay tribute, homage, if you will.
Homage.
But it wasn't just him.
Homage.
It wasn't just him. Logan was doing moves too, so Cena must have told him, "Hey, you're going to do some moves too that I need to get put in." But I think it was good. They told a good story.
Dope as
They
fuck.
told a
dude.
good story.
Logan
But it should have
Paul
been for
is,
the title.
I mean,
is
Brian,
top
you called
tier.
it. You called it. You said it was going to be dope, and it was dope.
Every match Logan Paul has had has been awesome because he's a great athlete and he's a good talker because that's what he does. He was a talker before he was a wrestler, and he's just a natural athlete.
Larry, do you have a take on this? Did you watch this? Do you know clips? Are you familiar with what we're talking about?
All I heard from the pundits was that it was probably Cena's best match since he has come back.
You know, they're saying like
Technical-wise, yeah.
it's like I guess the gimmick
Technical-wise,
was
yeah.
when Cena was a blackout bad guy waiting for The Rock and Travis to like finish the story, so to speak. I guess he was purposely wrestling slowly and like anti. And you know,
Heel.
I think it's revisionist history to go back and be like, we all hated that, didn't we? I kind of liked it, dude. But now Cena's doing the 2016, 17, 18 AJ Styles moveset where he's busting out every move, every match. Hurricane Rana, Blockbuster, Famouser, Top Rope Famouser, you know, all this fucking shit.
Yeah.
Code Red.
Ooh.
Logan's cardio is insane. That's all I have to say. Logan Paul's cardio is absolutely insane.
But if you were
The Cody Rhodes match at SummerSlam was awesome because you didn't expect Cena to lose, and I thought that. I mean, I still think it's silly that he did lose the title, but I did not know that was going to happen, and I think that is on par at least with the direction that they're going. Like this match after that match is
right.
progressively going
Cena's
well.
Continuing to do the crazy Cena moves.
Yes, he's on like this last. It's like every time you see him, it's like very emotional and sad because you don't want the man to go.
He's got 8 dates left.
He's gonna F5 Brock Lesnar.
He's gonna tombstone Brock Lesnar.
I'm just calling it now. He's gonna F5 Brock Lesnar at some point.
Yeah, I thought the match was so dope, and
they bled. There was, I mean, it looked like it was hard way bleeding, but like
Logan fucked up on a move.
He got
and
fucking
he fucked
cut
his
on
eye
his
up.
face. But you know, good shit.
Yeah, but like I feel like Logan doesn't have the weathered attitude that many wrestlers do, or be like, "Oh, I fucked myself up. Fuck this. I hate this." He was like, "Oh, check it out, dude." You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
he's happy to be there.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
loves that
He's
shit.
very, very happy. Like he might be an asshole. He might be a piece of shit. But
why? Why is he a piece of shit?
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying theoretically in his personal life. But as a performer in the wrestling landscape, I mean, I feel like he's so happy to be there, and he does all the shit. Larry, weigh in. Cena versus Logan.
I just think that Logan begets Raj Jackson's.
No.
He
I mean, maybe that's the door.
I think Logan understands the business way better than Raj does.
You might not be wrong, like 2 dimensions away. There might be like a thread of a problem.
I'm telling you, like the riddles, Raj and Logan, which are these kind of people who have like been watching our shit and analyzing it and figuring their ways to do shit, they could be a real problem to like the shit that we like.
Just like the
And
bullies.
That's why we need to shift to Tournament of Death 22 this fucking Saturday.
Oh my
And give our
God.
fucking people
Yo.
that kind of talk instead of this mainstream shit, bro. Because we're that real shit, and it's going down.
So
It's
Are
yeah,
you going to be there? You're going to be there.
yes
Larry.
or no? You
Come
are going to
on,
be there.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Oh well, I guess I don't have a graphic. There's been no Larry Legend graphics,
Which
so
is
we
a
don't even
travesty.
know. Maybe
That's an
it'll be
absolute
MLJ.
travesty.
There should be a graphic if you're going to
I'll
be
make
there.
a goddamn graphic for you, Larry. I'll make one.
Yeah, you
And
know
you-
what?
and
I'll
you-
make one right
I'm
now,
just saying,
Larry.
I'm just saying, like, don't. We've been talked about this. Of course, I'm gonna be there. I'm back in CZW, especially for the big shits. They love my dick so much at Cage of Death that they were like, Larry, as much as you could be here, be here.
Now, what are you
And
going to
when I
wear? Do you have an outfit?
I don't know. I don't even know.
Are you
I don't
gonna
know.
go
I haven't even
street,
thought about
Larry?
it.
Are you going to go street,
I haven't
Larry?
even thought about it.
You gonna go
BCW gave you a graphic for the match with Powers of Pain.
Not only did they give me a graphic, they made me a trading card, Brian. You're giving one of my trading cards away tonight. BCW entered me as Series 2, right next to OG Kevin Gill on the sheet. It's right next to OG Kevin Gill on the sheet.
When does that
The
card set? I
trading-
want that card set.
Get it? It's
How do
me
you
in the
get it?
cannabis suit.
How do you
It's me
get
in
it?
the look. Oh, Brian, I don't know. I don't run this shit. I'm just
Look
on
it up, Brian.
just like this.
Just
I'm
look
on
it up.
How dare you?
Just do your
How
own
dare the
research.
both of you? I know that Larry. Did you know that Larry was going to be
Oh,
in the match
that's
with
right.
Powers of Pain?
Yeah, he
no,
texted
no,
it
no,
to me.
You're not on
He
any,
texted it to
you're
me.
not on any kind of social.
I
Brian
fucking
doesn't see
retweeted it.
anything.
I reposted it.
No, I'm on pwinsider.com.
That's
You know
all you
that
can look
website?
at is Mike Johnson. All you can look at is Mike Johnson.
He can
I'm
look
not
at
on
YouTube.
social media.
know
YouTube,
what?
but that
That makes me think like maybe I should do a news show where I announce things like this so people like Brian who have
Yeah,
remove
Brian, I sold
themselves
all
from
my
all-
shirts. I sold all
people
my
like
shirts.
Brian
and
know that it's happening because even though I don't have social media, I still know.
Well, you didn't know the card was happening, Brian.
No, I didn't know that there was a card set.
Exactly.
That
It
wasn't
just
announced.
got
That's the
announced
point.
today.
That's
It just
the
got
point.
announced
Yeah,
today.
suck my
It got
dick,
announced
goddamn. You
today.
didn't know there was a
Yeah,
card
way.
set.
Brian.
If it was
You
3
didn't know there was a
o'clock in the
goddamn
afternoon
card set.
and you were on Instagram, you would have seen that there was a card set out.
I did tag.
You ran
I
too
did
far
tag
away.
Boulevard Bullies in it. I tagged Boulevard
He
Bullies.
tagged
in
the Boulevard Bullies in it, Brian.
Well,
Wake up.
fuck you for not telling me.
Wake up. What, am I going to text you? I already got to retweet the thing. I already got to pick up my phone. Fucking the face scan
That's
isn't
what a
working.
good friend
I gotta hit- I
would
gotta hit
tell a
the- I
card
gotta hit the
collector
code.
that a card
I
set
gotta
was
hit the
released.
code, and then I gotta go into
Brian,
the fucking
it
DM.
just came
then I
out
gotta see
today,
that
yeah.
Larry
It
retweeted
just
the
came
thing.
out today,
It
yeah.
just came out
Patrick said he
today.
saw it. Patrick said he saw it. He saw it. You saw it?
I saw
You know
it
I
today.
collect cards. You know I collect cards.
Well, I'm
I
sorry.
do too, and I
I'm
was
giving
thinking-
away cards.
I
I
was
give away cards,
up to
brother.
my neck in
Well,
fucking
look.
administrative shit
Shit.
regarding
Yo.
season 4. So I reposted the Larry
I
Battle
bet you there's no
Battleground
new
Wrestling
graphics for season
card.
4. There's no new graphics.
I'm making
There's
them
no
right
new
now.
graphics.
I am
Yeah.
literally making them. I'm
Just like
modeling.
the Schlack and Bald Steve episode is going to come out in
That's
February.
coming out in
I don't
February.
believe it's coming out.
That's
No,
coming
it's
out.
not.
Brian.
Just like the drive-in
Brian.
Dare you.
Where's the XPW videos? Where's the XPW videos?
Well, I have to.
What's in
I
that
have to
top?
edit around a certain person who shall not be named.
Oh, no,
she
don't even
just
play.
got
Don't
it.
play.
She just
Don't make
released the
excuses.
How
hounds.
dare you?
Who
I
needs
am
to
How
have-
dare
editing
you?
every frame around a person who shall not be named.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Tournament of Death.
Hey, let's get to Larry's favorite part of the show.
And we're going to talk about Tournament of Death.
And then we're going to talk about the Tournament of Death, I think. So last week's giveaway. Brian, lay it on us, brother. Look at this. You have a personally signed Danny DeMonto card. That's a one of one. Danny DeMonto has literally never signed a card, Heart Boulevard Bullies, with a dick going into his mouth. But he did for this card.
An avatar dick.
Yeah, and we notarized that statement. You can fucking look it up. Then we got Caribbean Larry. And then you got
Good
Jeff-
handle.
Jeff Cannonball, who, by the way, looking pretty jacked in that photo, and that you can tell is in the middle of his soda review era.
Which I loved so dearly.
Oh, me too. And unfortunately,
in order to win this bundle, you would have to comment on the YouTube video, not the live chat, but the YouTube video. And I will say I'm a little disappointed with the amount of comments.
I was just gonna say that as well. I'm extremely.
We got watchers. There was watchers. I see the views. There's no comments. We asked you to tell us your drummer Mount Rushmore.
Oh, the drummer Mount Rushmore. Oh my God.
Everybody just doesn't listen.
Yeah, no, I'm actually very disappointed as well. And I almost want to, like, not allow there to be a winner this week. And I almost want you to take those 3 and add them to this week's next 2. And
no, I think that's unfair because last week we didn't give away the giveaway. And I think this week there still were comments from lovers of the show. So I think they deserve to be allowed a chance to win. And I also
Brian is the governor. Brian is the governor.
Right. You're absolutely right, Larry.
Axel knows needs to email me or message
I have
you.
Axel's info.
Okay,
He's
so I want Axel to know that
he's in Quincy, Mass.
I'm going to send Axel knows. I am declaring Axel knows the winner of this giveaway, and also he will be receiving the dreidel holiday giveaway that I did not send before my untimely departure because he had won that in December during Hanukkah.
Oh, well, and just like me and the Schlack movie review that will be coming out next year, you will send him the dreidel in the 4th quarter of 2025 to prepare him.
Season 4.
For Season 4, the holiday season. Yep. All right, so here are the comments that lost. Here are the comments that lost from last week. Bren153, a valued member, a valued chatter, says, "Here's my comment. Weak."
We love Bren. Fuck you, Bren. We love you.
Fuck you.
Thanks
we love you.
Thanks for commenting, Bren.
And that's really like the vibe of Bullies, the relationship from our viewers to us, and us to our viewers. Fuck you. We love you.
Yes.
Another losing comment. John E. Richter, #1 super chatter, #1 stunner,
#1 comer,
#1
comer, #1 nutter,
#1 mother. Glad to see y'all back on. You know what? I'm going to thumbs up that as well. But the one who decided to write more than one sentence. Axel knows. A valued channel member. While you guys were gone for 2 weeks, I missed you terribly. While I was home with the worst case of poison ivy you've ever seen in your life. You're back. I'm back. We're all back. Welcome back, guys.
Don't roll around naked in the bushes. It's always a bad idea.
Did you get it from defecating in the woods? Was it on your butt?
This week's giveaway, and the only way to get it is to comment on the video, not the live chat, but the YouTube video itself, is the Willow Nightingale and Rich Swan GCW bundle. Friends of the show.
Those.
Friends of the show.
Friends of the Bullies. Friends of the program.
Friends of the Bullies
Friends of
bundle.
Those. Hey, Brian, do those have blurbs? Do those have blurbs on the back of them, like a little blurb or info?
Do they have blurbs?
Big blurbs.
All right, hold on. Hold it steady. Willow Nightingale has an aura that lights up every room she steps in. 2. The Babe with the Power reunites with her tag team partner, Faye Jackson, as Thick and Juicy look to get back on the winning track for the culture when they take on the team of Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steeles, known as Fire and Flava. With natural superstar charisma and great in-ring ability, the sky's the limit for the Long Island native Willow Nightingale. Rich Swann. One of the best high flyers in the world, Rich Swann makes his For the Culture debut and returns to GCW for the first time in 2019 because we made a show with all blacks. A 10-year veteran of the squared circle, Swann knows how to get the party started with his exciting and breathtaking moveset consisting of picture-perfect Frankensteiners. By the way, there should be an apostrophe in Frankensteiners. And a standing 450. There shouldn't be. At FTC, that's For the Culture 1. Swann, oh no, that's For the Culture. This is For the Culture 1. Will be facing Too Cold Scorpio. And this match will surely have you on the edge of your seat all night long.
Speaking of Too Cold Scorpio, the man is wrestling the ultra-violent beast Masada at BCW, where Larry will be partaking.
Hell yeah.
I mean, if Karl Malone had sex with a 12-year-old woman,
He did.
how is it possible that Too Cold Scorpio hasn't?
Because he's too classy of a guy.
Oh, he's too cold.
Oh, he's too cold and he's too classy and he's got the funk, man. You can't fuck with that.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that.
You can't fuck with a dude named Skaggs.
I might be mistaken. Crowbar was announced to be wrestling somebody too for the championship, and
Gangrel.
the vampire hunter.
Wow, I would
warrior.
I would have loved to have seen that match 15 years ago.
Phil Insane takes on Matt Tremont.
I've been drinking Brugal. And Aho.
Vampire Hunter D or some shit.
Hey, let's get to the TOD, dude. There was mystery. There was mystique. There was whatever around the first round matches and stipulations. But it appears as if Shannon herself has updated the CZW website to show these first round matches and stipulations. And by the way, guys.
Happy belated birthday, Shannon.
And by the way, guys, when you're entering or leaving TOD, please don't crowd around Shannon's Uber.
No boners
Please
on
let
legs.
her just open the door and go home.
Yes.
Could you please just leave the poor lady alone? When she's gonna get her tractor and driving back to DJ Hard's.
DJ Harns.
Yeah, shout out Brugal though, Brian. Brugal, that's some good shit.
Yo,
Brugal.
man, I wish I had a glass of that on the rocks with one of those fancy ice cubes that I'm sure you make in your fancy freezer.
He's got those circular ones.
Yo, he's got those. He's shaving them, dude.
Yeah, he's got the cube fucking things.
What's your problem, Brian?
I have a silver fridge. Fuck your
You're
white.
bougie. You're
I bet
bougie,
you guys have white refrigerators.
Oh, how dare you!
All of you have white
now
refrigerators.
you're being fucking mildly racist.
Yeah, you're
now
just
with your
cruel,
pink-ass
dude.
lights.
You're just
Hey, you
cruel.
making a softcore porn
That's
movie?
not
later
racist.
or
That's not
something with
racist.
Yeah, well,
That's not
making
racist.
when AI takes over your cat fucking litter automated machine and your refrigerator, gonna fucking kill you, dude. So whatever.
I'm happy to die
I have a steel one.
Getting eaten.
having my luxury cat litter device and silver fridge.
TOD Boulevard.
Hey, thank you, Shannon.
Violet.
First
Thank you.
round
Steve.
matches and stipulations. Drake Younger versus Alexander Dimitriov in a barbed wire madness.
I love the stipulations.
What's this?
Well, it's
What's
barbed
the
wire
stip on it?
madness. I feel like we're gonna get
Because when they clip it for YouTube, you'll just see hopefully me going, and this match will be barbed wire madness, and then it cuts to the
Ooh,
entrances.
a little taste. I love
Is
that.
Drake
Okay.
going to make a speech afterwards?
100%. He's going all the way to the finals. He's got 3 speeches prepared.
Nah,
Speech
dude,
after
nah.
I
I think it's going down to Ricky and Drake. First time ever. Ricky
Exactly.
and Drake
3
in the finals.
speeches. And you know what? Ricky, probably
I said,
number.
my bad. Ricky and Judge, not Ricky and Drake.
Oh,
Ricky
'cause
and
I was gonna-
Judge.
I was gonna say-
Not-
I see. I'm almost there with you, but I think it's going to be Ricky and Akira in the final.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I think one thing we could all agree on is number 1 most likely to make a speech after every match is Drake. Number 2 most likely, Richard.
So Drake's moving on from this one, right?
Yeah, it's Drake
Drake's
Younger
moving on.
versus Alexander Dimitrov, and it's a barbed wire madness. So I assume north and south corner barbed wire boards. I would assume east corner chair with barbed wire, and I would assume west corner bat with barbed wire with maybe, it's the first round. I don't know if we have the budget for this, but I could do a 2-chair barbed wire board on the outside.
What do they call it when they put the wire around the ropes? When the
Oh, they're
ropes are
not
still
doing all
there?
that. They're not doing all that. Brian,
Barbed wire madness.
this is the first
But I
round.
mean, but
We
Pat,
gotta
it's the
get
first
it
match.
going.
It's the first
We gotta
match.
keep
It's
it
the first
going.
match, so when they're setting up the ring, they can do a big deal for the first match.
But
you
I
know?
think wire around ropes is less hard to deassemble than actual just barbed wire ropes. Like I think it's like a specific
All right, Hawaii
called
boy.
something specific.
So next,
Caribbean pits.
yeah,
Caribbean-
I called
barbed
him Hawaii.
wire.
I meant Caribbean. No, that's not what's going to happen. It's going to be exactly as I depicted. Number
I hope it's not.
second first round matchup, and this is such a drop off because first one you had barbed wire madness, and now in this one Hoodfoot versus Akira ultraviolet tables. Now, does that mean that each table will have a different implement of horror on it, or is this going to be a bunch of doors about?
I think it's got a bunch of stuff on it.
But there's not
Yeah,
going
but
to be
stuff on it.
tables. It's probably going to be ultraviolet
with
doors.
toothpicks, doors with toothpicks, doors with buzzsaws, doors with razor blades, doors with cut off cans.
So we can all agree
You don't think that there will be tables because they specified they wouldn't. I feel like they
No.
would have said like
If
doors
I
of
know
hell. They
anything
would have said
about
like doors.
if I know anything about independent wrestling, CZW, and every other piece of shit thing that I've ever witnessed, they're calling it ultraviolet tables, and it's going to be doors. Just like they're calling it Nick Gage, and it's going to be Casanova. Who wins ultraviolet doors, Hoodfoot or Akira?
Akira.
Unanimous? Larry, what do you think?
Akira advances.
Are you going to go with heart or head, Larry?
God, I don't know.
I think it's Akira.
They're both debuting.
Oh, a debut.
They're both debuting.
No, I think it's, hey, Akira, we're CZW. You're back. We want to put a rocket on you. And he's like, yes, thank you. I swear to God, I will rep you forever. And then Brett.
And you think Hoodfoot's just coming through the bleed.
Right. And then Brett's coming through and going, hey, Akira, what did CCW give you? I'll give you $1 more. And Akira be like, oh, sorry, DJ. Thanks for letting me win TOD, but I'm with GCW now. I think it's going to be a Jimmy Lloyd repeat. Jimmy Lloyd literally won Tournament of Death wearing a CZW is pussy shirt. That's how fucking stupid DJ Hyde is, dude. Akira. Falls count anywhere. Terracotta death. By the way, for those of you not interested in tapestries and topography, a terracotta pot is a pot that you put a plant in. You know, that orange pot. They find it like Garden World. Same color as
Clay pots.
Rigid.
Yeah.
The rigid.
They're clay.
Same color as Rhinestone's dog. Eric Ryan versus J.J. Allen. Falls count anywhere. So this could even, take place in the cornfield with a pinfall.
Well, J.J. Allen is known for bringing the vehicle. He usually provides a vehicle that they destroy.
Okay, so that makes me think J.J. Allen runs Eric Ryan over in the middle of a field, pins him. Eric Ryan gets to go eat catering, and J.J. Allen is on to the next round for the viral video clips.
I think Eric Ryan advances and JJ is eliminated.
So what? That was a bad take by me?
No, that's your opinion. You're entitled. It
Eric
hasn't happened
Ryan
yet.
is the undisputed king of the death.
J.J. Allen only has 10 million more views of everything he's ever done than Eric Ryan. Why would Eric Ryan win?
Because I think that whatever JJ does will
Eric
get
Ryan
that amount
is the
of
undisputed king of the death.
JJ is going to get the views, but he's going to lose to the undisputed king of the death in the first round.
Okay, so JJ basically does everything. He lights his crotch on fire. He gets his crotch kicked. He gets his crotch put into a hot dog bun and eaten by a juggalette. And then he runs over himself with his own car. And then he chops down a tree, and the tree falls on him. And then Eric Ryan wins. It
will be shades of Mickey Knuckles. It's going to be just like the Mickey Knuckles match. They're going to have this fucking dope-ass shot inside the fucking car.
You're right. You're right, Brian.
All right, so Eric moves on.
I'll be right
and
back.
by the way, you guys keep track of who we're doing because we want to predict the second round too. Drake Younger, Akira, Eric Ryan.
JJ.
Schlack versus Tim Strange. Gusset plate ropes and cinder blocks.
Ay. It's got to be Schlack.
I mean, that sounds like it's going to take way too much time to set up. What are we going to duct tape, gorilla tape? Gusset plates to the ropes?
No, they'll do what's it called? Zip ties.
Why not just gusset plate boards zip tied to the ropes? Save some time.
I think that they might put the gusset plates to boards. I think that's what they did for Jun Kasai and Masada.
So no way in hell Schlack is losing this, right?
I mean, it would be a travesty.
No way.
No way.
Must advance.
Schlack is like minus 600 odds to win.
And it's party Schlack. He's going to be partying it up.
I'm picking JJ, by the way, in that other match.
You're going against the grain. JJ, I kind of felt that way, but they convinced me otherwise. I think I'm going to let you stand alone, Rhinestone, as the only one
I'm fine with that.
saying JJ. But, I'm looking at this photo. Eric Ryan looks like, Kevin Gill's somewhat more jacked cousin, and JJ Allen looks like he looks like Eric Cartman on Beefcake, dude.
Fat?
I mean, those are the graphics.
No, fucking buff, dude.
Eric Cartman was never buff, even on Beefcake. He was just obese.
Okay, so we're all unanimous Schlack over Tim Strange.
Oh, yeah.
Panes of Glass, RSP versus Mitchard Knuckles.
My favorite aunt.
Auntie
really
Mitchard.
That's actually very tough because I feel like Ricky Shane's going to advance, but Mickey Knuckles being the winner of last year and going to the finals the year before would be strange for her to leave on the first
It would
round.
be Tim Strange. Maybe Richard. Well, I'll put it to you this way. As one of the Mount Rushmore of men who didn't get to deserve to get laid as well as they did, do you think that Mitchard Shane Page will go Dick Shane? Do you think he will say, hey, this is beyond Richard. This is beyond wrestling Richard. I have a kid on the way. I want to give back.
Maybe born.
I want to give back. Or no, maybe not on the way, but just already born.
He's in the twilight.
Right.
He's in the twilight.
I kind of hate that it's Ricky Shane and Mickey in the first round. I hate that.
So will he say, because, Richard, I feel like is brought in. He's only being brought in because he could write his own fucking sty. Right? Larry, agree, disagree? Agree, disagree?
I mean, Richard's name rings bells, so if he's in anybody's company, he's doing his thing.
That's on the fine print. Right. So the question is, does Richard want to be the beyond wrestling Richard and say, I have a child now. I want to leave this place better than I left it. psychology-wise, Mickey should advance because she's the defending champion. Because, I guarantee you when Richard was the defending champion, he probably argued that he wouldn't lose in the first round either, right? So the question is, does Richard give back and let Mickey do the wrestling story, or does Richard say, I'm back. I have a kid now. It's about me. This ain't no Beyond Wrestling, American Rana, Hurricane Rana, Richard. This is, Mickey, thanks for coming. I'm fighting Schlack. I feel like just by saying that sentence, I know the answer in my heart, but I want to ask y'all.
I think that maybe somebody gets involved and costs Ricky Shane, Dick Page, the match, costing him the Tournament of Death.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Setting up another thing, and Mickey will advance. I like that. I think that's the safe, great way. I like that the best. Ryan?
I'm picking RSP.
Everybody's muted. Chase Orlock says.
Toast. Go ahead, guys.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Nice.
Impossible. I see.
You muted your own fucking shit, Chase.
You muted your own
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
But yes.
Don't talk about us that way, dude. Don't
Ricky
come
Shane
in the chat. Toast.
He cost his Tournament of Death.
Urka, you're the number one
Mickey
stunner here.
will advance.
Is there not muted? Okay.
RSP.
Oh my God, you can't be so irresponsible like that.
God damn it, Chase.
God damn it,
Fucking Chase.
Larry. I'm sorry, I was distracted. Who do you think is gonna win, Mickey or Richard? Mitchard or Ricky?
Now that you laid it out that way, just know this: it's a first time ever encounter. This is the first time that these two behemoths of the death will meet, and it's at an event called the Tournament of Death.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like Brian's answer.
I think it's gonna be straight up. Mickey is gonna take it, and I change it being Judge and Ricky in the finals. I think it's gonna be a repeat of Cage of Death, Mickey and Judge in the finals.
Ooh, a rematch from that was last year, yeah?
No, Cage of Death. That was Cage of Death main event. Mickey versus Judge.
But in Tournament of Death, didn't Mickey beat Judge?
Was that it?
Yes, Mickey last year. Mickey beat Judge Joe Dredd.
Right, the rematch was in Cage, Cage.
Oh,
right.
Okay, so this would be the third and final encounter.
Exactly.
Yo, man, now that you just said that, I feel like it is logic for Mickey to advance, but if we already did Mickey Dredd for 6 months, maybe RSP. See, I would like this match to be in the second round.
That's what I'm saying. This being a first round match is very difficult. It's very difficult. Yeah, and Mickey leaving in the first round would be a travesty.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. I think something smells fishy, and I think Brian, you're probably closest. Where either somebody will
someone's gonna fuck on somebody.
And now that I'm thinking about beyond Richard, and I'm thinking about obviously
beyond
the
Dick.
booking dick that is Rich. Oh my God, he's a student of the Drew Cordero. There's going to be a schmaz. It's going to excuse the other person. And I think it's probably Richard over maybe Nikki. Mickey gets fucked.
So you think there's a schmaz, but somebody helps Ricky?
No. You know what? Actually, I take that back because Richard wants to just be there. Richard wants to be holding the pencil in the back. He'll go out the first round. He'll get washed off with a fucking garden hose, and then he can walk around
Hunter.
Yeah, then he'll walk around telling Larry what to do.
Yeah.
4 Corners of Pain. RSP. I'm sorry. Joe Dredd. Formerly
Dredd.
Honorable Judge, now known as just Joseph, versus Nicholas.
This is Dredd.
Just Dredd.
Just Dredd.
Okay, I mean, I guess first and foremost, and this is the last time we weighed in last week, but this is the last time to really put it down. Will Nicholas be there?
No.
I feel like I agree with you, but it's too obvious
No.
that he wouldn't be.
No, he's not. No.
But once
not.
again, I think I think it's likely that even CZW at this point knows that he's not going to, but they're just trying to move them tickets, dude. And then it's on him if he's not there. Bri, what do you think?
Didn't he cut a promo?
Did he? Is there a promo? Is there a
You
Nick?
told us about you. Don't you told? Are you talking about the Dread
No,
promo?
Joe cut a promo. I don't think.
A rebuttal from Nikki.
Oh my God,
Nikki cut a promo.
Are you saying?
I believe so.
This
Yes.
is true.
Mr.
I'll be
Gage,
there? Did it say I'll be there?
Where is this promo? Where is this?
I'll be there.
I think for the lineage and the sheer fact of how legendary it will be, just for Nicholas to be there, I think that Nick will be there.
Then he shows up with Brett.
Yo, let me ask you guys a serious question. I'm looking at this graphic right now, and I'm seeing Dread W/Stephen Jury. And I want you to answer me honestly, all three of you. I just feel like Judge Joe Dredd and Stephen Jury are like a poor man's Timu version of Cass and PK when we were at our height. Am I bugging?
I think you're bugging a little bit because I think that Judge does better promos than Cass.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the problem isn't me. It's the problem isn't the manager.
But Stephen Jury is also highly entertaining. He might be a miserable dyke, but he is highly entertaining, miserable dyke. It's more fun to yell at Stephen Jury than it is to yell at Patrick.
Okay, so there are 6. Thank you for your weigh-in. Larry, do you have a compliment that you want to pay me? Do you want to agree? Because if you don't, we'll just move on.
I get vibes. I get the vibes. I get the vibes.
In my mind, they fucking wish. But you're right. Like, maybe it should just be me and Dredd. I just feel like I've been doing Stephen Jury's job much better than him for much longer. And the video editing.
Stephen Jury is pretty good.
Okay, so there are 6 first-round matchups, right? So does that mean that the second round is going to be triple threats? Or is it going to be? Or is it going to be? Is it going to be 3 second rounds and a final one-on-one? Or no, I'm sorry, 3 second-round one-on-ones and a final three-way. Because think about it, 6 first-round matchups, 12 entrants. So that either means it's 2 threesomes in the semis and a one-on-one in the final, or it's 3 one-on-ones and then a threesome.
What if they did a 4th round? And it's all singles.
They won't do that.
Has it ever been done before?
Ryan, so you've done enough of these fucking backwoods-ass tournaments. What do you think it's going to be? Final three-way?
I truly feel that it should be a one-on-one for
rounds.
how important it is. But I don't like three-ways. I don't like three-ways for a finale. I don't like it.
Breaking news. Chase Orlock, who thought we were all muted, but really he's the problem, said, Shannon said there will be 2 three-ways in the second round. So that means one-on-one final.
Good. Then that's fucking expertly done.
All right, so you know what? I'm gonna
No
keep
three-ways in the fucking
I'm gonna keep fantasy booking here. You ready? So Drake Younger, Akira, and Eric Ryan in a 3-way. Who wins?
I'm going Akira. Beats the 2 legends and advances to the finals.
I think Akira's going to the finals too, but I just hate the fact that I've watched Eric Ryan get fucked out of the King of the Kill, because I think Eric Ryan should definitely win something. He's bound to win something.
Larry.
He's an established legend.
Larry, Drake Younger, Akira, Eric Ryan, semifinals of Tournament of Death. Theoretically speaking, what do you think?
If it comes down to Eric, Drake, and Akira, I'm going with Drake.
I'm going Drake too, dude, all the way.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
All right, so assuming now, have we decided who's gonna win RSP Mickey Knuckles? Have we decided? First person to chat, just drop it right now. RSP or Mickey Knuckles, and we'll go with that. First person. But obviously, we all said Dredd.
So Drake's gonna cut a promo after a three-way? That's not gonna be. He's gonna be tired.
He's gonna
be tired.
He's gonna
An old
promo
boy.
all the way
He can't
down.
cut that.
57-year-old Drake Younger.
So and
I mean,
this,
I heard he's got great cardio. I heard that from Ninja Mac
dude,
himself.
he's got great cardio. He's building the highways and byways of America in his free time, dude. That's
How
better than-
dare he even be doing death matches after losing to Akira, and is supposedly not supposed to be doing death matches anymore?
Not the same thing.
All right. The chat has unanimously, well, not unanimously, but said RSP. So Schlack, RSP, Dread. Let's just assume Nick either doesn't show up or loses. Dread's the safe bet. So let's just say Dread, RSP, Schlack. Who wins?
I mean, so Drake wins the first
Oh,
one.
I'm
I
sorry,
think it
not
would be
Drake, not Drake. Schlack, RSP, Dread. I said.
I'm saying Drake won the first. Like you guys said that Drake's gonna win the first
right
one.
now it's Drake / Akira.
Right. So I'm gonna say that it's gonna be RSP / Schlack.
RSP / Schlack versus Akira / Drake.
Drake.
Okay. Larry? Can you this is getting very complicated.
With that concoction,
Just answer me this.
I'm going
Schlack, RSP, or Dread? 3-way semifinal.
with that concoction. For me, it's Schlack Drake finals. Schlack Drake finals. Schlack Drake finals.
Wow, an XPW special.
Right there in the little Markland acres.
Markland Acres.
Markland's little acres right across the old Ebenezer, the bridge.
Oh,
What's
on
that
Ebenezer
bridge?
Church Road.
right.
Rhinestone, RSP, Dread, Schlack. The 3-way to fight.
Shalaka Rooney versus Akira in the finals.
You know what? I think oh man, and I want to say Schlacka Rooney as well.
Schlackatini.
Because if I was watching it as like a sports fan, just like consuming and cheering, I would be, and I will be, cheering for Schlack all throughout. Like Schlack's going to be my team, you know? But I think maybe they've somehow convinced the entire acres, the whole Markland Meadows, to let RSP or Drake put over Akira. I think that's the gimmick. I think it's
Who's the best person for Akira to go over on, and that's Shalaka Rooney.
Yeah, but I think RSP wants to be the guy who Jericho's it up and does the job and raises the hand. Because Schlack's a former winner. RSP's a former winner, right? So if Schlack loses, raises Akira's hand, what does that do? But RSP is a former winner of TOD, puts Akira on, and off we go until Brett steals him.
Brett can't steal nothing from Combat Zone because Combat Zone is already on.
All right, so who wins then, Larry? Who's the champion? Who's the TOD 2025 winner, Larry?
I mean, with the way that we all just figured it, I would say it's Schlack finally becoming TOD winner.
Yo,
Schlack.
let's go,
If
dude.
it comes down to Schlack and Drake, Schlack is taking the whole shebang.
So Schlack's going to beat anybody except Akira.
Yeah.
No, I think if Schlack makes it to the finals, I think Schlack might beat Akira. And Akira just makes it to the finals, and that's legendary in itself.
If you're swinging it the way that Patrick was trying to swing it, I think it should be Mickey that's getting over Akira.
Mickey was already eliminated by the masses in our chat here.
But if you're going to do it the way that Pat said, I would kind of swing it with Mickey.
So Mickey
over.
beats RSP. RSP gets fucked and gets shot off into like a different deathmatch thing. Or even maybe a normal wrestling thing. I could see that happening. Where it'd be like, oh, we need to build the in-between shows, so let's have like a norm.
Yeah, so the champion, Ern Ash, the CZW World Champion, Ern Ash, comes out like, hey, I don't care that this is tournament of death. I'm the world champion.
Right, I'm the world champion. I should be here. Fucks over Ricky. Now Ricky's in that thing. Mickey moves on. Mickey makes it deep and puts over the next guy,
Yeah.
who is either Schlack or Akira.
Because Mickey's the more recent winner, so it only makes sense. I mean, Ricky
She's the
won
only
that.
woman-
She's
How
the
long-
most
the only
recent,
woman.
and she got to the
The only
final
woman.
in the 2 years ago.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like, congratulations, Schlack. You've been in the TOD for 10 years, and you beat Mickey.
Why is that laughable?
That's legendary.
That's legendary.
That's
She's a
Yeah, but
legendary
he can't
lady.
beat Drake. He can't beat Drake. He can't beat RSP. And I'm not saying that Mickey's not a legend, but to me, Drake and Nick are the most TOD.
Well, I said if
Centric
Schlack-
guys.
if Schlack
And
makes it to the finals,
RSP
he's
probably
beating
it
whoever
probably
gets
goes
there.
like a TOD fucking royalty. I'd go number 1 Drake, number 2 Nick, number 3 RSP, number 4 Mickey. This is in my mind.
I don't know,
Disagree.
but I know this. I think Akira's gonna bleed buckets though.
I
In
think
this
they're all
tournament.
gonna
I
bleed
think
buckets.
I
That
think
goes without
I think
saying.
Akira's gonna go fucking crazy in this tournament.
We could all agree that the field is very good.
Stacked.
Yeah,
Stacked,
Stacked
super
as
stacked
fuck.
field. Stacked field.
12 people who
That's
could
hard
all
on
win
shit.
it. You know, if
Everybody-
Joe won it, if
Besides
fucking
Tim Strange.
Dmitry Alexandrov won it, I'd be like, oh, okay. You know, as long as they show up and put on in that fucking
That's
March.
what
Russian.
let's talk about this. If Nick is replaced, who do y'all think it'll be by?
Oh my God, really highly unfortunate. I think it might be the man that shall not be named. No, actually, that's never going to happen because that man would either need to buy a flight or pay for or get paid a flight, and I think that's probably might be in the conversation. I don't think that man's going to make it logistically.
I'm gonna tell you who might replace him. Eric Dillinger.
Oh, good one. That's a good one.
Mm.
Well, think about it. It's got to be either a southeast, northeast, or midwest guy. Due to
Dillinger will
budget.
travel. Dillinger will travel.
Guys, it could be anybody that does SVN the night before in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. SVN is
Fucking
running the
Phil
night
Insane.
before. It
Phil
could be
Insane,
Necro. It
damn
could be
it.
Necro.
It could be Masada.
What day is that? September 5th?
Yep.
Yeah, we're doing production for that show, so I'll be
Violent.
there.
Whoa, that's huge. You got the contract?
Yeah, we're up in there. We're up in there.
Are you doing that? So you're not doing HOG in Philly, is it?
That's Thursday. That's in Philly, and then I'm driving my ass to Ridgefield.
So you're going to be in Philly for HOG.
Yeah,
That's Bully Ray versus Zilla.
Zilla and Priscilla versus Shotzi.
I'm trying to find this September 5th card.
Richfield Park. It's fucking
Gesundheit.
Tremont versus Phil Insane. Fucking
Hernandez versus Necro.
yeah.
Oh, then
It's a
Necro.
stacked card too.
Then
It's
I
stacked,
need
too.
I need me some Necro, dude.
I don't think he does. I don't think he adheres to the blood testing.
That's a great announcement for you to make before you get into Ridgefield Park, which, by the way, may now be haunted.
I'm fine with that.
How many companies actually blood test?
Probably.
Well, you gotta get that shit in. You gotta get that shit in, and I don't think Necro's ever gotten it in on time.
No,
so he
I
just-
mean, I don't even want to put it on Necro. I just feel like many companies are probably too expensive. Dude, how do I
That's
find
just
this
like
SVN
security.
Violent Nature fucking card, dude?
Just go on their Facebook.
I'm on the Facebook. It's fucking bullshit, dude.
Maybe Instagram might be. No, I feel like SVN does poor promotion of their events.
Slice Boogie
Big
versus
shit.
Hoodfoot, death match. Bobby Beverly versus Rob Shit, death match. B-Boy versus Eric Ryan, terracotta torture match. Medio Extremo versus Akira, death match. Necro Butcher versus Hernandez, death match. 7 ultraviolent title match, Masada versus Phil Insane. I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
Masada
Yeah.
as the champion, which I'm seeing in this graphic, unless he loses, they're not gonna fucking put him in the shit. Because why would you have the champion lose as a guest spot? You know what I mean?
Maybe
I
Miedo.
I could see
I
Hernandez.
hope Phil wins.
I can see Hernandez I can see the Bev. I can see any of these guys, honestly, except Necro. Unfortunately.
Mickey 2 years ago. Bev won 2 years ago.
All right, so it's probably Bev then. So Bev will fight Dredd and do whatever. I can see that.
It won't be me though, because that's fucking Brett's boy.
Yeah, it's a
isn't it?
Brett boy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Brett guy. So that's how
He's
it's.
wrestling as 7.
That's 7.
Hey, you know what?
But I'm saying.
You know what
There's
I would
7,
do? Actually, now that I'm thinking
6,
about
7
it,
CCW.
how about this? How about this solution? I just came up with a solution. How about the winner of the Tarp of Death gets Nick's spot?
I think
There
the
you
top
go.
of death is going to be after the first round. I think that it's not going to be pre-first round.
Ooh. Well, you know what? Guess what? Let DJ Hyde's wife hose you down. Get ready for the second round, baby.
I love the imagination of how it goes down. Like DJ's wife is out there.
That's literally, yeah, it's not a joke. That wasn't the funny part of the. All right, hey, comment on this video who you think's going to be Tournament of Death. Comment on this video thinking about the Wrestling Illuminati that I mentioned before in great detail. Comment on this video talking about what video game you're playing, what movies we should watch, what you want to see from this channel. We're rehauling the emotes, by the way. There might be a Ringside Sean Legacy emote, but guess what? Immediately following this broadcast, I'm going to have Rhinestone Cowboy send me an extremely scary portrait mode photo of his face in front of a solid colored background, because that's going to happen next week. There's things happening. Wednesday night, don't worry about it. Just watch the replay of the show and comment before. Thursday night, watch me and Steve get all into the dice rolling and the D&D. And keep it tuned right here for more wrestling reviews, pontification, and masturbation. Final thoughts, Brian?
Final thoughts. I think Akira's going to win the TOD. And next week I'm going to see The Conjuring, the final Conjuring. That's my final thought.
AR Fox's birthday.
Is that hot woman in it still?
The same lady that's always been in it?
Yeah, what's their last name? The Stewarts?
The Stewarts, the Exercisers.
That's not their name. I just made that up. What's their actual name? It's like the Richardsons.
Stewarts sounded closer. But I heard that they're doing a homage. They're doing a homage to the original Exorcist in this movie. It's going to be an Exorcist homage, if you will. $8 movies. If you guys become members of the Regal Crown Club,
By the way, we are not sponsored
movies.
in any way by Regal Crown Club.
No, but if you rather see an $8 movie than a $20 movie, you can join the Regal Crown Club for free.
I think their names are the stewardesses.
You know, you could just look it up.
I'm trying. It's just as, if not more difficult than looking up the
Warrens. The Warrens.
The
Warrens. Is
Mrs. Warren still going to be in the movie? Because she's she's such a babe.
They're all going to be in it.
Mrs. Warren? Dude, she was also the psychiatrist in The Departed. She was like the slutty psychiatrist. That lady, I love that lady. Great actress. Just like Chelsea Green's a great wrestler. Hey, final thoughts, Larry?
Yo, we didn't say one thing about AEW.
Well,
Who cares?
we did the fucking Forbidden Door last week. What's even there to say?
I saw that MJF just commented that Logan Paul does a better fucking move than Hangman Adam Page. He does the buckshot lariat better. That's all I know from AEW.
I know that FTR is causing a stir.
They had a residency in the 2300 Arena.
Oh, fair. They're still doing. And they're inducting Taz. Taz is being inducted to the 2300 Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Tony Khan walked right up to him, put his boner right on his thigh, and inducted
right
him
on his leg.
right
with
to
his
the
family.
2300 Aranya.
The family,
Right on that quad.
the whole family put their boners on
The whole
Taz.
family.
Right on the quad. Right on the quad, one on the handy.
Yeah. Well, they were
Tony
in
Khan
there.
wouldn't let Taz get into the Uber outside the 2300 Aranya.
They did a residency. They did the Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor.
I think the next few weeks they're going to be at the 2300. It's like
they're
a
there
residency.
for like 7 or 8 weeks, but somebody said the only
That's
reason
what
they're doing
Larry's telling you.
it's a non-union Aranya.
Yeah.
They're there. When they're there, it's a non-union.
Yeah, it's a
right?
non-union
Non-union.
Aranya. And
Yeah, they got their own people.
they got some. Yeah, it's like they putting these dudes out of work.
Is that in
They're
theaters,
mad.
Chase? Is the new Toxic Avenger in theaters? In theaters?
Isn't Peter Dinklage in Toxic Avenger?
He is. He's also in the new Dexter season, which is the last episode comes out on Friday. I'm very excited.
Dexter
Very
sucks.
good.
Peter Dinklage
You
sucks.
suck.
Fuck off,
You
Pat.
suck.
Fuck off, Pat.
You suck the dick of the dead.
Fuck
You
off.
suck Bray Wyatt's dead dick.
Okay.
God
final
damn it.
thoughts. We
There
gotta
are
go.
at least
Final
100 dead dicks I would suck before Bray Wyatt's.
You suck all of them.
I'm gonna name them all right now on our members only.
Bags and bags of dead dicks.
Peter Dinklage fucking sucks. 2300 Aranya
No
sucks.
slack only Dinklage.
Toxic Avenger fucking sucks. And
Terrible takes. Terrible takes.
final thoughts, Rhinestone. What has your dog been thinking about?
Bring back Lacey Evans.
And what video games are your kids going to be playing this week?
My kid's stuck on Roblox,
They love
and
the
I
Roblox.
hate it.
Well, the
I
Roblox
hate
is
it.
not just a game; it's a whole universe.
Yeah, there's a lot of perverts on that fucking game, though, and it's freaking me out. Every fucking
Perverts
time I
everywhere.
listen to the news. There's perverts everywhere.
By the
and I
way,
don't like it.
in the spirit of season 4, if you wanted to do a type of Chris Hansen undercover Roblox pedophilia expose, we have Mondays, Fridays free. So
I was the pedophile hunter.
what?
You didn't know? You don't remember that? It was a whole Rob Black XPW extravaganza of me being the Chomo hunter.
And did you uncover anyone? Because Chris Hansen,
I did.
his batting average was like 800. Did you?
Mine was
uncover-
mine was 1,000.
himself, though.
I
He's kinda creepy
exposed
himself.
the Underground Wrestling Federation.
Hey, you're not like the Alaskan guy, that Alaskan pedophile hunter that was in prison for all those years whacking pedophiles.
No.
Bren says, I'm sorry, Chase says, Schlack is winning it all. Bren says, RSP is winning the whole shebang. It could be anyone from NJ, blah, blah, blah. Chase says, the new Toxic Avenger is pretty good. And then Bald Steve, who, by the way, tune in. If you want to, do some Adderall, snort some medicine, and just really fucking think about the math and dice rolls of video game D&D, tune in on Thursday for me and Bald Steve, because that's what life's all about. By the way,
You could just swallow the Adderall too. You don't have to endorse sniffing.
no, we're gonna swallow the Adderall, snort medicine, dude. Get with it.
Parachute it.
Well, some people.
Parachute it.
All right, fair.
Parachute it.
The Regal near Brian is not playing. Brian Ginsburg says, I don't think the Toxic Avenger is playing at the Regal near me. Thank you for weighing in for the chat, Brian. So,
I try to.
show the cards one more time. Bald Steve says, Kitty. For the culture, y'all. Thank you, Brett Lauderdale, for taking time out of your day to, just selflessly.
Did he think he wrote those blurbs?
Yeah, probably, dude. I was thinking about him while I was reading them. Thank you, Brett Lauderdale, so much for going out of your way to need to fill a spot on your wildly, exorbitantly expensive collective endeavor and deciding to up the culture and make a whole show for the culture that you so obviously love and respect. Maybe one day, based on his interests and his loyalties, Brett will do a show of underage female wrestlers.
You know what?
Larry's frozen. If you're our enemy, die slow. If you like the show, please comment and win those cards and honor Brett Lauderdale's great decision making. Anything else? I guess not. Tune in on Wednesday night next week. Tune in on Thursday this week. Keep an eye out for the Schlack Bald Steve movie holiday special, followed by our pilot episode, which will air in February. And check out Blvd Bullies merchandise. Check out Larry Legends merchandise. Larry needs to feed his cat. Larry's frozen. I'm dead. And I love you. And if you're our enemy, die slow. Comment below. Get fucked. Out of time. Bye-bye.